We are back.
Hello.
This is the Otaku Summit brought to you by The Solid. This is episode 31. What's up,
Mm-hmm.
guys? What's going on?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yes, yes.
I
Hot.
still feel cheated after last.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, that was so very well. For those who don't know, me and Amal went to the Geeko event last night. That's held there. It was pretty fun. It was really actually really fun. The
Everybody
vibes
is enjoying me.
no, for real.
Aw.
The vibes like really good. That was like the most people I've seen cosplay too. Like, but it was
Ooh.
and they were good. Like the cosplayers themselves were like very good. Like there was this one
I
person,
know. I saw pictures.
tornadoes. That was really good. The hair alone, Makima, that was really good. Even not the cast. And
I saw it.
yeah,
Yeah, the cast, everything.
nah, that
Like,
was dope. That was dope. Um, there was even a Dobby that like there's a few other. And the most impressive was the Silent Hill costume. I was like, yo, this took some
Ooh.
effort. This took some real effort. But no. Geek Go was really good. Like it was really good. And we got some stuff too. We got so we
You got some
one of our
stuff? You
yeah
got
one of our
stuff?
the past episode. I have mine still. I have mine. But yeah, so
Ooh.
remember last part, not last part, but a few parts back when we interviewed SJ, we told her she spoke about
Oh,
so
Esther gave
the
you
comments.
stickers?
Well, no, I bought stickers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had like three.
Oh, so cute.
So what Geeko does is like they have used like fake money. I don't want to say fake money, but like we have the like they have to go to carnival like when you're in like
Oh, the tickets.
yeah,
Like the
fake, yeah,
tickets
fake money
system.
tickets, yeah, essentially tickets. So we had to do it to use to spend. So I had like three left, and I was like, okay, what can I get for like three? So I was like, I found these stickers, like looked in the pocket, so I got these. I got a law sticker. People like that.
Aw.
Got a
So
law.
cute.
Yeah, right. I got a Tokiyami. I got a Tokiyami.
of course.
Yes, yes,
Ooh.
yes. On brand.
I'm
And
gonna have to make sure I
of
try to
course,
go.
of course, I got my guy. Hinata. I got my guy Hinata.
So
Yes.
cute.
Yes. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. Hopefully when I get this, when I get this laptop fixed, I probably put it on sticker on my laptop. But I gotta do it. Yeah. But the main point, SJ. Remember what SJ spoke about her being a part of these comics that she brands. Well, I say brand,
Yeah.
but she supports and it's a sponsor of. So he said, you know what? I said, okay, next time we are going to purchase some of these comics when we go to Geeko, and yes, we did. And these are the comics.
Oh. Show the
This
next one
is
and show
Temple
the next
High.
one.
I did the start. This is Omar
Oh
has
shit,
the
that is
so
I have the
gorgeous.
other,
yeah
the actual cover.
yeah he
This is
has
the
the
variant
actual
cover.
right. I
That
have the
is
variant cover.
gorgeous.
So I
That
was
is
like,
very
I
gorgeous.
was like, I don't know. I wanted Temple High because the story for Temple High sounded really good, but it's like
Yeah,
this cover looked
I
so
just
amazing.
want that for the cover. Like that is
Right.
gorgeous.
So
yeah.
That
I'm
is
actually torn. I
gorgeous.
haven't opened it yet, but I'm
Oh my
actually
god.
torn
Like they
because
need to make
like
a poster
I
of that.
don't want.
Yeah.
They
They
should.
really need to make a poster of that. That is
For real. Yeah,
gorgeous.
this is dope.
That
I
is
gotta like
gorgeous.
don't want to open it just because I like it so
I
much.
want a poster of that. Even before I read it, I want a
Yo,
poster
so
of
we need
that.
to.
I wish
Sorry.
SJ, if you are SJ, if you
We
are
will. I
watching
will clip
this,
this.
I
SJ,
want
if you're looking at this right now, we need a poster of Star's variant cover.
because
Like,
that
if we
is
can make that
gorgeous.
happen, that would be amazing. And we would appreciate
yeah.
it. Yes. We put that up somewhere in the
I
studio.
bought a poster. It's not like a big poster. It's like
Oh, she did.
a medium sized poster of the
Yeah, then.
fan art of our house. So you watch that too?
I
Yeah.
do, I
Yeah, she
do.
did.
I'm waiting for
Yeah.
the other season.
Yeah,
There's
Are they getting another season, or is there no other? Or is
no.
there no other?
I think All House got
It
canceled. I
got
think
canceled,
canceled. I
right?
think it did. Yeah, I think it
Oh
did.
my god,
I think it did.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, but for a lot of people who don't know, like Gigot has a lot of people that sell different things that are
yeah,
very creative and very talented. So the poster Omar got was from one of the creators there. She had like a bunch of different things. She even had like these crocheted plushies as well. That next time I go,
Ooh.
and I think I do want to go next month. I won't even lie. I think
I have to. I have to make
if it's
effort
like
to
that,
go.
the theme is good that we could get.
yeah, and it's like Not even just
I
the
think
theme.
we'll
It's
have
like
to come with us.
yeah,
well,
she does.
it's gonna be my
She does.
birthday month. It's gonna be my
Yeah, so
birthday month,
boom,
so I
that's
have to
perfect.
treat
See, that's
myself.
perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Especially
But
to
yeah,
a
if it's
pleasure.
like if they keep that same
Yeah,
energy, like I'm definitely there. Like you should have
yeah.
seen it. Like at the end, they were like they're in
Hopefully,
lit,
hopefully it happens
right?
around vacation time.
Yeah. But no, like there's talented people there, like different arts. Like I got this from event, like one of the event, the stickers I got from the event. I don't know. I was supposed to ask. I don't know if they make them themselves, but they like had a whole portfolio of stickers from like
Yeah,
Pokemon, different anime like Pokemon IQ, My Hero, One Piece, Naruto, DBZ, etc., etc., etc.
Ooh,
Even some Marvel stuff, and I know you've been on a Marvel binge,
I have,
um,
I have.
April. So there's that.
Horizon is keeping me from watching Hawkeye, but I'm still on the
There
Marvel
you go.
binge.
How far have you gotten?
With
Like where are
Horizon,
you now?
with her,
Hawkeye is where you are now. Like that's the last.
yeah, I'm supposed to start Hawkeye because, like, you remember I skipped
Okay. Would you
what
skip?
was it, Falcon and the what, Falcon and the
I
whatever.
still
Winter
need to
Soldier.
watch that.
You skip?
I need to watch that. Like,
Why?
Like
I need
me
you to
originally,
watch it.
I just don't like the
Listen,
character.
April, if you're taking this journey, you have to watch everything,
Yep,
even if you're not
exactly.
half.
uh,
You
I
have
guess if I force myself to watch Ant Man,
yes.
I guess I could force myself to
But
watch
I don't
that.
know. Okay, I don't know why you had to force yourself to watch Ant-Man, but that's
Yes, I have to
yeah.
force myself to watch
That's
Ant
crazy. So hold on, wait. Before we get into it, right?
Man.
What was your favorite movie and or series so far?
Of the whole
Yeah,
MCU.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Your answers will determine how I judge you.
Besides the Avengers movies.
Besides the Avengers
Yeah, let's
movies.
go. Yeah, besides the Avengers movie, your answers will determine how I judge you. Actually, I have an Avengers movie question as well, but these
We
answers
got
these answers will
trivia and all.
yeah these are not even not the trivia, not the trivia, but these answers will determine how I judge you.
My favorite. So hard to pick a
Uh huh.
favorite. So hard to pick a favorite. Um, besides the Avengers movies,
Uh huh.
um, I like Winter Soldier,
Okay.
and I really like Doctor Strange visually. I really love Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange
I
is
need to know
very
more. I
well
need to
done
know more.
visually because
I
I really love the visuals in Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange does not get enough. This first movie does not get enough love.
I
Yeah.
know because I saw someone on
Where'd it go?
someone on
Okay.
YouTube
All
rated
right.
Doctor
I can
Strange
deal with that.
lower. Someone
Yeah.
rated Doctor Strange lower than Ant Man. I was like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah. No. Doctor Strange does not get enough love.
Ant-Man was very good. What are you talking
No,
about?
No,
no, I was
Ant-Man was
feeling the
good,
first Ant
but
Man. I was feeling the
Doctor
first Ant
Strange
Man.
does not get enough love. So I
No, it
appreciate
Yeah,
doesn't. It
Doctor Strange is
doesn't.
bad.
it at all, and I
It
loved
is
it. I loved
so.
it.
It is so visually. It is amazing. I just love
Exactly.
it.
I love when Doctor Strange.
Even though like he's like a wizard version of Tony Stark, but still.
That's wild.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know
Wild.
That's a
why. I
stretch.
don't know why. Because I
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I
that's a fail. It's fail, but
I
that's
like Tony
wild.
Stark and I
That's
like
wild.
Doctor Strange. I
Uh-huh.
like both of them as characters. So maybe
Yeah,
it's their personalities that I'm attracted to.
maybe.
Yeah,
It's like some people
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people tell me that they don't like Tony Stark. It's like why? How could you? Not? They say
How
Tony
could you
Stark is
not?
such a dick. I was like, that's
You know
why I
what?
love
That makes
him.
no sense because people love Bakugo. So what is
yeah.
the sense? But no, that makes no sense. That's
I
the
mean,
point.
Tony Stark isn't as bad
Tony
as
is
Bakugo
is
though.
is is he's a dick with a heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Even though that sounds weird.
Maybe
Pause.
that's what. Maybe
But
maybe
yeah.
maybe is that what is that why I'm attracted to dicks with hearts?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Dicks with hearts.
We're not
You
exactly.
can
What we're not going to do is that.
you can imagine the
Calm
Valentine's
down.
Day cards. You can imagine the Valentine's Day
Wow.
card.
Wow,
Say I'm a
April.
dick with a heart.
You know what?
No, no, no.
Not doing that. But I'm asking the second question. How do you
But,
feel? This is my event question. How do you feel
uh-huh.
about Ultron, Age of Ultron?
Hmm. I think like this is how I feel. I feel like Age of Ultron was like sort of like what would I call it? I guess a bridge movie per se. Because I feel like because I know some people don't like Age of Ultron. I like Age of Ultron because I don't know. I just like Ultron as a villain.
Okay. Okay.
I love his bitch, but then overall the movie feels like a bridge movie between, I guess, the first Avengers and then Infinity War. I feel like it's like a bridge for that.
Well, well, no, I won't say technically Civil War.
That's how
Yeah,
I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like it's just like a movie like that
all right,
introduces
all right.
certain points. And then like even when you look at it between like Age of Ultron and Endgame 8, like there was a lot of stuff that got called back from Age of Ultron, like the big thing with the with Thor's hammer and this, and like then Tony with his vision. Because like Tony's vision, like you saw most of that, especially like the breaking of Captain America's
Okay.
shield. It's like it feels like a bridge movie, but it's also a important movie because like so much things get called back from it. Like that, I feel like this is it's a little like it wasn't as big as like the other movies, but it's just like a
Okay.
connecting movie. That's how I saw
Okay.
it.
I thought the main topic, the real
Yeah.
Avengers 2 was Civil War.
All
Yeah,
right. Yeah. All right. That ain't that hot. That ain't that hot. That's a bit. That's a bit lukewarm. I agree. Yeah.
even
For me,
even though they wanted that
I
to
did
be like
not.
Captain America 3, I feel like that's what happened.
I.
Is that like
That's what
they
I
were
was
in the
going to say.
room,
It was a
they were
bit
in
Yeah,
the
too
room,
much.
and they're like, okay, we want to make another Captain America movie, and then I guess
I.
another set of the room was like, yeah, but
Yeah.
what if we have the Avengers fight each other?
Oh,
and
I do
then
feel.
that was when they got the rights to Spider-Man 2.
I
Yeah.
know.
It was. Yeah, but I
One
do feel like
thing
that's.
Got a Black Panther as well.
I know.
This is amazing.
It
I love
was.
Civil
It was
War. I love
good.
it. I love
Civil War
Civil
was so
War
good.
so much. Civil
Oh,
War is also
I
one of my
now
top
I have a
favorite.
third question.
Was my third,
Even though
yeah.
I probably know this.
Was
Team
my
Tony or
favorite
Team
Avenger.
Team Tony or Team Cap.
Fucking Team.
Okay, there you go.
I'm
I
Team
didn't know that's what
Tony.
I need to hear
Of
you say it.
course,
I need to
of
hear you say it.
course,
I
of
need to hear you
course.
say
I'm
it.
Team
I need to
Tony.
hear you say it. I need to
I'm
hear you say
Team
it.
Tony, of course.
Only Omar the Team Cap
Cause
stand. I don't
like
know.
again, like
Maybe not team. I don't know.
because
I don't know why. That's
I
what.
sort of understand like Captain America's point of view is that, oh well, we need to be free to do what we want, but then again, if but then again I kind of agree with Tony. I mostly agree with Tony because you need someone or at least an authority over y'all to, it's like, even like, I mean, again, like probably
I
some
mean,
of the accords could get like negotiated a bit.
yeah, they could negotiate it, and you
They
just use
can
it as a means. 'Cause
negotiate.
they would have still been able to do what they want. It's
Yeah, but
essentially
then you will have an
like it
authority,
wouldn't
and
have been.
so
Yeah,
when something happens, at least you'll have that
it was a
authority.
means. It was a means to an end.
Yeah,
It
like
was
you,
a
at least
means.
you'll have that authority to at least fall back on, or at least that authority to like talk to the public for
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, exactly. Okay, good. All right, April, you on the right track. You on the
Cause
right track. You on the right track.
listen, like Tony, like, even though people say, "Oh, Tony was just driven by his guilt," which is true. I mean, like it's true that he was driven by his guilt, but then
But literally,
I just like Tony's whole view of everything because like Tony likes to be prepared for what happens, and Captain America, like I don't think he doesn't really plan ahead to speak,
you got
and
to go with the
that's
flow.
why I love Tony. I just love Tony Stark. Okay, I love Tony Stark, and I love his view, especially how he wants to prepare for the, like, again, as he says, this is the end game, and like he saw it when he went up in the friggin' when he went into space. He saw what was coming, and so he wanted to prepare for what was coming. Granted, like he may have like messed up, really, and he may mess up a little big bit with Ultron, but he, like he was planning something, like sort armor around the world. And like at the end, he was right because of the rift between him and Captain America. I think the end of Infinity War was because of that, because they weren't like on a united front. If you was on, I mean, granted,
Because Captain wanted
Oh,
to chase.
well, what them getting separated wasn't, well,
Chase.
that's hard because they went after um the guy, the telepathic,
I mean,
and
technically,
they,
You know what?
Captain
Them
America
getting
and his people,
separated
if
wasn't their
Captain
fault.
America and his people signed the accords. And then maybe if Captain America sort of like explained, I mean, again, I understand like Captain America, like, well, Steve, like has faith like shattered from like the governments and powers. Like because he thought Hydra was
Steve
gone,
just
but
Steve just
Hydra
wanted to
was in Shield,
friend.
and his faith got broken, his faith in the system got broken. So I understand what he meant by that, because almost every government power has an agenda, but still, if you had signed the accords, you guys would probably been on a
Steve
united
just wanted to
front.
protect his friend.
And the U.S. didn't like Russia
At the
anyway. So if you
expense.
told the higher ups, it's like, hey, there's still super soldiers there. Let's go get them, and then they could go get them. I'm just saying, you could have been on United Front. It's still sort of technically Captain America's fault.
I think Tony was too driven by revenge because Bucky killed his parents.
How
At the
how would
end,
you say too
yeah.
driven? Because at the end of the day, the
I
dude
mean, come,
you
would
considered
you be like?
your close
Wouldn't you
friend,
be
your closest friend,
understandable?
pretty much lied to you his entire time and knew who killed his parents and never once
Because
died. And
I
not
think
But
only did
see,
he come
I
there
think
and
I
help
think
there's
if Captain,
context
I think
here,
and
Elijah.
if Steve, listen, let me tell you this now.
uh,
If Steve did tell Tony the second that he found out, then he could have had all this time to buffer.
dang, exactly. He could have. Okay,
Yeah,
we could talk
He
about
could
this.
have buffer.
And not only
Tony was
I'm
gonna
coming
be
to help
pissed
both of you. Now you drop this bomb on me, and now
because
both of you are ganging me. Both of you are
Tony
ganging me.
found out, right.
Nah,
Tony
bro.
found like the way it's
Nah,
like the way
that
Tony found out
corporal
was
was
at the
like,
wrong place
nah.
at the
You see
wrong
that
what I'm
guy
saying?
here with the seal was
Like
like,
y'all put a like y'all putting y'all have time to even coordinate tag team moves on me. I
that was
gotta
yeah.
hard.
help you.
That was
Like
hard.
out in the road, nah, bro. It's bro. Tony had every right to be pissed at the cap. Like
Because
never,
look at the
nah.
situation, like they were in a high tense situation, and then that was the wrong time. If Tony did figure it out, if you told Tony beforehand, yeah, Tony would still be pissed, but at least Tony wouldn't find out in that moment, because in that moment that was a high tense, high stress situation, and then as soon as Tony didn't have time to, like progress his thoughts, like
Yeah.
he only saw
Better,
red,
better.
because he was like, oh, he's like, this bitch killed my parents. That's why I seen, like, listen, if y'all come to me, like, listen, if you were in a high stress situation, and let's just say that, oh, Omar was mind controlled like Bucky and killed my parents, and then
Yeah.
Javon cover for Omar,
Hmm.
and then be in a high stress situation, then all of a sudden Vicky just pop out and say, "Oh yeah, oh my, killed your parents." You think I was gonna stop? You think I was
No,
gonna stop and think in that high stress
it was not
situation?
happening. It was not happening. It was not happening. But all right, let's get back back to that. But that was a good segment. That was a good segment. I like that conversation.
The
It was a
Marvel section.
oh, to end the geeko stuff, like Omar also, he was, like I said, Omar was in a trivia, a whole big trivia contest as well for 20. Like this was rampant. You would think this was hundreds of dollars, but they were playing for $20. But you can. The funny thing is, it was always so funny. The
Over
funniest part was
$20.
like seeing the anime that everyone knew. The main, like you could tell the mainstream anime that everyone knew. Like I was,
Yeah.
it's something like Seven Deadly Sins. How they was like, now everybody know the quest answer.
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody know the answer now. Boy, it was, but it was fun. It was fun and exciting. I must say, Omar represented the dark or something good. Cause if he did
Good
not,
job.
I just saw them. I was like, it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of
Hopefully,
evil
I
wrestling.
shall be at the next one,
That's
because
okay.
hopefully the poster, that lovely poster that we're
We'll see. We'll
requesting,
see
will
what
be
happens.
on sale.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Now let's get into some news. This is an otaku news segment of it all. The biggest news to come out today, we had One Piece had a few announcements today.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few big announcements. So they talked about the movie Red. They showed a new character. I don't know her name. I don't know. Did they say her name?
I don't
Amar?
think they did.
Yeah, they showed image of her
And they
coming from
had
the
a
movie.
tagline with it too that she said she was like, she was trying to tell Luffy to quit being a pirate. That was the
Yeah,
tagline. Yeah.
my theory that because it looked, and I looking at the costume, it almost looked like she had a navy coat, but she just kind of
Yeah.
like decorated herself. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that she is a part of the navy, especially considering the timeline. But can be stand I can be held to stand corrected on it, but that's just my
Yeah.
assumption there.
As I
We
nod.
also
I
got
forget
some
what
new.
y'all.
Say what? Oh yeah, we need to
I
get
don't
you on
know
One Piece.
anything.
We need to get you on One Piece. Piece, April. You need.
No, that's too much episodes.
Listen. I know that's the
The
cry.
only one
I know that's the
piece. The
cry.
only One Piece
I
that I
know that's
mind
the
is
cry.
the One Piece from Toonami days. That's
I know that's the cry. That's the no. See, we definitely gotta get you to watch One Piece.
I
In
can't
fact,
do that.
if
Like I
the
did
One
it.
Piece
I did
dub
it. I
is the
did
One
it.
Piece that
I
is
did it with
lasting.
Naruto. I'm not doing it with One Piece. Like,
Say that now.
no,
You say that now. We can get you.
I'm
Say that
not.
now.
I'm not.
That's fine.
I'm
I
not.
get.
I'm
Put a
not.
pin in that. Put a pin in that. But
I'm not.
they also had some news regarding the live action show. We got an announcement in regards to
I was
who's
trying to
playing.
forget One Piece having a live action.
Yes, and
But
we now
Netflix
know
live
what.
action is that.
Yes, and we now know the person that is going to play Shanks. Let me kind of
Now
get
I might
his.
actually watch that. That might be the next One Piece
You
anime that I
are
watch.
wild. That is.
Yeah,
That
let
is.
that be your first, well, like
If
That
your
it's
is.
if
second way
it's
to consume One Piece.
if it's in a confined thing, I'll watch it.
It's good. What do you mean? It could. You listen. All right. And this
One
is for
Piece has over
everyone.
900
Wait.
episodes. Are you kidding? I'm not watching
Hold
that.
on. Wait a minute. And this is for everyone that's listening and watching right now, right? I understand that when you click on One Piece and you see that episode listing, I know it looks daunting,
It
it looks
is.
terrifying,
It
it
is.
looks exhausting.
It
Listen,
is.
I get it, but like I tell everybody, there is no rush. You don't have to catch up to One Piece right away. If you wanna just watch an arc and you can do that. If you want to watch a few episodes a week or even you can do it. You can do it at your own pace. Like
You're not wrong.
there's no rush. There's no pressure.
I
Yeah,
got you.
One
One
Piece
Piece,
ain't never ending, so you have time.
One Piece is meant to be enjoyed at your leisure.
They really
You
need to
can
put an end to
you
One
can
Piece.
even find a listing and skip the dubs. I mean the dubs, the filler.
The
If you
spoilers.
want,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta do all of that. One Piece ain't as and I have resumes to prove that it's true. You don't have to
Wow.
do it.
Wow.
You don't have to put pressure on yourself to catch up to One
Mm-mm.
Piece. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all
That's
do
all I'm saying.
you.
So the same way you say you
Y'all
can
do you.
compartmentalize
Do
the
you.
live action because it's just an arc, you can do that with that.
Y'all do you.
I said I'm
Y'all
just
do
saying.
you.
I'm just saying. But
Y'all do you.
I'm trying to. I'm
Y'all
trying
do
to
you.
find. I was trying to find.
Even though I saw that one awesome clip with that girl transform into that monster like bunny, and I was like,
Listen,
ooh, I want to find
listen.
out her story. But I was
All
like,
it
no,
takes
like
is
no.
one good episode, one good episode, and you
No,
Yep.
hook.
no,
Yep.
I'm
no.
just saying that for you to find that character you like.
No.
I'm just saying. You say no now.
Yeah,
You say no. Many have said no. Many have said no. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
many
yeah, but
have been convinced. But the actor's name is Peter. Is it like Gal Gadot? It's like that's how his last name is pronounced.
How do you spell it?
Gadiot.
I
Peter
don't know.
Gadot. I'm not.
maybe the T is silent.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Peter G.
Yeah, let's say
But
PNG.
he is playing. He has been announced to play Shanks in the new One Piece live
Ooh,
action series, and we also got an announcement for a new One Piece game called One Piece Odyssey, which will be an RPG. What I am personally looking forward to because I love RPGs.
good. I love
I
Yeah.
RPGs too.
Yeah,
Still
I'm
not
looking
gonna
forward
touch
to taking that. I even still want to play the Fairy Tail game that recently came up last year. That's also an
Oh,
RPG.
I
I
didn't know
forgot
they had
about
a
that.
game. I
Yeah, they
didn't know
do.
they had a
They
game.
do. They do. I actually want to try that out. But yeah, that's been little One Piece news that came out this today. Solid stuff. Solid stuff. I don't know if that was the biggest thing today. I don't remember seeing anything else.
There was
Oh,
a
that's the thing
big
with
anime
Crunchyroll.
convention
Oh, never mind.
Right.
going on in
Thank you.
Japan
Thank you for
from
reminding me.
Friday
Yes.
to Sunday, where they had
Yes.
they had like panels for tons of things. There was a lot of Netflix anime that they showed. Like
Wow.
That's
JoJo
a,
isn't
that's
coming
a
back
discussion.
until the fall season, unfortunately.
That's a discussion we gotta get into because
Yeah,
I feel like Netflix is slowly ruining good anime. But we can get into
yeah,
They
that.
are.
Um,
Because
yeah,
my thing, what Netflix needs to do is that if you're gonna do just if you're gonna do simulcast, actually, literally simulcast. Don't
exactly.
just be 3 episodes behind. Simulcast. That's all.
Because as well, it
Simulcast.
or
seems
don't
like
wait until the end of the year to show all the episodes.
yeah, like
Yes,
don't treat it like don't treat it like your regular shows that you have like a
Yeah,
because
season of
they're not.
because you're doing one season and you're breaking it up into parts.
Because I
That's
don't
a
know
yeah,
how hard it's like like Netflix is even doing stuff now when like even some of their shows now on Netflix it's really episodes are released weekly. So why can't you do that with anime? Like you're doing it with your other
right.
series, why don't you do it with anime?
Like you have
If it's a
everything
Netflix anime, then you should be able to do it like your Netflix shows.
agreed because
yeah.
JoJo came out last year. That was the first part. JoJo is only coming back this year in fall, and JoJo also has a third part. 'Cause this first season is done, so you spend 3 years on one season, which makes
Yeah,
no
it
sense.
don't
No
make no
sense
sense.
whatsoever.
Especially
None.
for an anime like JoJo at the height of its popularity, where it's
Because
really beginning to
look at
get
your
popular
competitors,
in
man.
the West.
Yeah,
Like you're kind of stalling its popularity because you're not progressing the series
Yeah.
fast. So it's like
Because
you're
like,
kind of
look at your competitors. Your competitors are releasing stuff simulcast.
yep.
right. So like you wanted like I appreciate the fact that they want to do anime and they're doing all this stuff for anime, but it's like at the same time, like if you're gonna do it, then you have to like
Do it
really
properly.
populate. Right. Like, you can't just sure
Learn
I
from
have
your audience. Learn from your target. Like if you're bringing anime to bring in anime watchers, then you need to look at what your anime watchers how like their habits of how they're watching, especially with new current stuff. New current stuff comes out weekly on a simulcast, like
right.
what your competitors are doing. So do it. Just
Thing
do
it
it.
should
Yep.
there's no reason for me to have to wait 3 years to finish a season.
Yeah.
That's that
Basically.
don't make
Because
that
like
that
when the
that makes
same season has already been wrapped up in Japan, like within a month or 2 months, really?
Yeah.
right. Right. So no, I wish that we would not do that. So that's been my biggest complaint
Yes.
with Netflix right now, and it comes to anime. But other than that,
Oh yeah,
uh,
the Attack
The-
on Titan
yeah.
event was a waste of time.
oh,
Uh, a huge
Sorry,
waste of time.
Daddy,
I didn't know.
Amar was very disappointed with the
Oh
event.
my.
He
Oh
he
Lord.
he wanted to get movie news, but I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
they won't
Oh
do that
Lord.
until after the last episode is aired. But I mean, I guess you can say what did happen, what did they do at the event, Omar? Like what happened? I didn't really get a chance.
basically they talked about their favorite scenes in the current season. They talked about which scenes they liked recording the most. Um, and
Also, it
then
was like a special recap episode, but in person.
basically,
That's
and
good.
then and the only thing of note that they said was at the end, where they revealed that they haven't finished recording the final episode yet.
Uh,
Which is
So
crazy
that's
when you think
yeah,
about
interesting.
and
it.
because we know now that the chapter that they well, not the whole chapter, but part of chapter 123 they skipped, and they're putting it in this episode, which is going to be adapting chapter 130.
Oh,
And if you're familiar with I mean, I don't like to say this because Attack on Titan was never about this, but if you're familiar with the shipping wars, you would understand how important both of these chapters are
Uh-huh.
for both sides of the shipping wars.
If you are a part of
So
the shipping wars,
I'm
that
trying to
is.
figure out
I'm not I'm
what is
I
it.
am not
Why
a
are they
part of
making
it,
a ship?
Siobhan.
No,
All
I'm
I
not
say
saying you
to
are.
you,
I'm saying if you are a
Because
part of it, I guess.
okay.
because
I'm
because
saying
Okay.
I'm not
you.
I'm not up to
I'm
date.
saying
I'm not up to date. I'm not up to date with the episodes. I'm like I guess 3 episodes behind. I
no,
know I keep saying that I'm 3 episodes behind, so I'm guessing 4 episodes behind now.
but
But
no.
Oh, there was
No,
no new
it
episode
was
this
week.
week.
It was
That's
no
right.
episode
So I'm
this
like
week.
3 episodes behind then.
And the last episode is.
But like this means like what y'all what war what shipping war because I can only see like there were defined ships that I like because Mikasa and Aaron like that's a defined ship like
No,
who
it's
else
not.
y'all
You would
talking
think so?
No, it's
I
not.
don't think so.
what oh
You
what
would think
No,
so.
it's not.
y'all I
And
mean
listen,
but like I know
hey,
people used to
listen.
ship people
As a
used to ship
person
it
who,
with Sasha
as,
but Sasha is dead so
what I'm saying,
I
April
don't
is
make no
someone who
sense. You
watches the
shipping her with
anime
Armin.
up to
I
this
don't
point,
understand. You shipping her with
and
Armin is so stupid.
guess whose name she did not call?
Annie?
Javon.
I don't.
Annie? I mean,
The
like
Hey,
reason
Annie.
why
hey,
April said
I'm
that
just
is
saying.
because from
I'm
season
just
one,
saying.
and with every anime in existence, people will ship the two main characters together. In every anime, this happens.
I feel
That's
you,
the only
Omar.
reason why. But
I
April, tell
feel
me,
you. I
have you
feel you.
seen any
Okay.
romantic interest in Mikasa from Eren at all? Have you
What?
ever seen that?
No, hell
Exactly.
no.
Exactly. One-sided.
Like
But
they
that's
had, like, cause they had this
One-sided.
rumor. Like, he
if you
has
feel like that with Mikasa and
on
Aaron,
there.
the ship that y'all tried to push made even less sense
How does
because
it make less sense?
that
Okay,
person,
the
that
other ship we talking
individual.
about, April, is Aaron and Historia.
Thank you. All right.
No,
Don't say
hold on.
nothing else.
I can
Don't
explain it
say
though. I
nothing
can
else.
explain it.
Don't say
I
nothing
can
else.
explain
Don't
it. I can
say
explain
Yeah,
it.
I'm
I can
that.
trying
explain
to
it.
see it.
Historians.
I'm
I
trying
can
to
explain it.
remember. I'm trying to
Historians is
A
remember what
lot of
I
boring.
was
people,
seeing.
Okay.
I'm
this went
trying to
over a
remember
lot of
any
And
people's
story
listen.
head,
in
Javon.
Aaron scene.
Okay,
It went
fine.
over my
Since we
head
getting into
too.
it, go
I'll
ahead.
admit,
Go
it
ahead.
went over
Go
my
ahead.
head too.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But basically,
No,
you
I didn't
remember
see
the
it.
uprising arc, April?
I think so.
That's the one when with the royal family, basically.
Yeah.
So remember,
When his story was trying to like reclaim her place or something like that, is it? No.
not reclaim her place. She was trying to become free. She was trying to
Yeah,
regain her
that.
freedom,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
That's like
Because
season
up on
3.
I
up
mean,
until it was season 3, part 1, I think.
Yeah, season 3 part 1.
now that you look at there's not really much ships going on in there, you know.
Yeah, Attack on Titan isn't about romance at all.
Yeah,
It's like
but
However,
the only ship now. The only ship
yeah,
is
it's not hard.
probably Ymir. I don't know. I
a
can't remember.
Historia, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're
Yeah,
the
that
only two
that that was like
that
Saying
actually
that.
like had like
yeah,
sort of
from
like
season 1 to
romantic.
that point. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
that
can
actually
was
agree with
had
that.
like
I can
those
agree with
type of
yeah
that. I can agree with that. Yeah.
interactions.
that's
That's
the
probably the
best
only
one.
ship that I could see.
Yeah, that's the best one. But what I'm getting at here with Aaron and
And then
Historia
Gabby,
is,
and then there's Gabby and
well,
Sniper
yeah,
Rifle.
Gabby and Falco, I guess, to an
Oh
extent.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
was
not to
saying
an
Gabby
extent.
and
That's pretty
Sniper
much
Rifle.
say
Oh,
Gabby and Sniper
you
Rifle.
mean Faye's Gabby?
I saw another friggin'
I'm
spoiler. I saw another
yeah.
friggin' because I'm not up to date, but I saw a spoiler from I guess last week episode, a week before last.
Uh-huh.
This bitch, I'm like
Yeah.
every time this bitch has a gun, she shoots
Listen,
someone.
Yep.
listen. The number one shooter, boy.
Bitch, don't
A
miss.
The
12-year-old
number one
girl
shooter.
can't miss.
Stop giving this
She
a gun.
can't miss.
Stop giving
She
her guns.
can't listen. She don't
Stop giving
miss.
her guns.
She
Right?
don't miss. She
Yeah,
don't.
Stop
Faye's
giving
Gabby
Gabby
on another
guns.
level.
Stop.
That's all
Just
I can
stop.
say.
Just
One
stop
shooter,
giving
bro.
Gabby guns.
One shooter.
She needs to enter the core championships, it seems.
Boy, like it's insane.
But yeah. So basically, the main thing for the Uprising arc is this whole concept of being free. Is this whole concept of living how you want to live.
So just
Mhm.
because both of them want to be free, they're a ship.
Pardon me?
Just because both of them want to be free is a ship, they become a
No, it's
ship.
one. It's
A
one.
ship of freedom.
I'm getting to that, April. I'm getting to that. So
A
so
ship of
basically,
freedom.
like I said, the whole thing is basically
That ship name freedom.
living how you want to live and
Uh,
not be worrying about pleasing everyone around you and whatnot. So
Mhm.
basically saying it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah.
So that was Historia's biggest character arc because throughout the entire series she was going by Krista, remember? That was the name she
Yeah.
was going by first.
very
And
true.
that was because all of this is based on this idea or this correct way to live that Frida writes. instilled
Yeah.
in her from when she was a little girl. And so she thought that she had to play this role. She had to be this nice little girl, this perfect little girl, this so she could please everybody and whatnot, yada yada yada. And once that whole thing came to its head, whereas she had to inherit the founding titan or whatever because she was next in line in the royal family, she was like, "No, fuck that. Why am I going to basically give myself a death sentence for y'all? Like, what about what I want? What about my feelings? What about my freedom?" So that's why she forsake everything, and she was like, "Oh, I could become the worst girl in the world then, or whatever.
Hmm.
Since I damn humanity, apparently, or blah blah blah." And so that was her deal with Aaron at this point in time. This was when Aaron was first coming to terms with like his responsibility, like his role in the world. Because up to this point, Aaron was essentially doing things. Aaron was still naive at this point, whereas he thought that he had to fall in line. He felt as if he had to honor certain responsibilities that were placed upon him by other people or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
instead of basically trusting himself, instead of basically doing what he thinks is right, basically. And so at this point, he allowed Rod Race to like be like, "Oh, you weren't supposed to have this power to begin with. This is the royal family's burden. Your job now is to sacrifice yourself, let Historia eat you, so we could put things the right way, like how they supposed to be, or whatever, blah blah blah." And this is emo Aaron, basically, where he's just like, "Yeah, I want to die. I crying all the time, blah blah blah. I don't have no purpose anymore. Like everything I was doing was for nothing, blah blah blah." And his story, and when he saw Historia, how declaration of basically like being like, "No, fuck that, I doing things on my own terms now," that freed Aaron from the shackles of his former self, and it showed him that he doesn't have to be bounded by all this bullshit. They
So
could they the people of paradise deserve to know the truth. They deserve to live how they supposed to live, how they want to live. Like we don't have to conform to the royal family bullshit and all that garbage that they be spitting and whatnot. So that in itself freed him. Now the importance of this is that one of the biggest themes in Attack on Titan is this whole concept
trying to figure out how
of
this get to the ship.
people saving you. It started off with Mikasa. Mikasa's so obsessed with Eren because he saved her when them bandits killed her parents, and they was going to
Hmm.
kill her, and Eren came and killed them, and he saved her. And she just was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I devoted to Eren." No, Eren saved her. He was the one who saved her.
So it's Aaron's famous
Um,
moment then.
yeah. Ymir, the fake Ymir or whatever. I forget what they is called officially, but yeah, the fake Ymir, she thought she was basically similar to Eren, whereas these people hype up to be like the next coming of Ymir or whatever. This is like, "Oh, you this important and blah blah blah." And then they cast her aside and whatnot, and she run away because she didn't wanna die or whatever. And then that's why when she became a Titan, she gone and when she ate Porco,
Uh-huh.
um
Hmm.
wait, what was Porco the brother, or Porco was you know what I mean, Javon, the
Yeah,
Jaw Titan brother,
I
his
know what
brother,
you
yeah.
mean. I know what you mean.
She
I'm
ate his brother basically, and
so
she became
trying
the
to
Jaw
see the
Titan.
connection.
Listen,
Yeah, hold on,
let them get
I'm
him so
getting, I basically, like I
Sorry.
said,
I'm impatient. I'm sorry.
people in Attack on Titan are deeply devoted to the point whereas it could be loved to people who have saved them, like fundamentally saved them from whatever it is that had them in deep depths of despair. Something that allowed them to truly like become who
Mhm.
they want to be, like someone who give them like that actual proper character development. Aaron was that for Mikasa. Historia was that for the fake Ymir. Historia was that for Aaron.
Hmm.
Um,
And that's the way the show
uh,
started.
Eventually, well, this kind of a spoiler, but eventually
So
Armin became that for Ani, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
so on and so forth, basically. So that's what I mean. That's the
Yeah.
basis of this whole
I
thing.
was feeling Armin and
Now, the second part of this thing
oh boy, that's the second
revolves around the whole situation with the baby. and you're gonna see that second part
Wasn't
in the finale. So when that happened, then I can explain that to you as well.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see all he had to do to get there.
I explained it from the beginning. She didn't know. I told you, Javon. This flew over my head as well. This flew over my head as well. It wasn't until I dove
It's
deep
still over my head.
and I just was like, this make fucking sense. Like this actually like how did I
Maybe
miss
they're
it?
not hardly the center.
Like so yeah.
But all right, all right. I mean, listen, that's a deep dive. But like I
Okay.
said, if you went to those ships,
It ain't
some
nothing but
stuff.
being into
Not
shit.
you, but
This is
I'm speaking.
this is the one that makes
I'm
the most
speaking to
sense.
the people.
It makes the most sense narratively
Hey,
Okay.
and development wise.
you got it, buddy.
Okay.
You got it, buddy.
That's all I try to say.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all of that. But also, it's in more news, anime related news. Um, sort of online, Progressive, the new movie, is coming out in the fall as well. That was announced. I think
What?
over
I thought
that
Progressive
weekend.
came out already.
No, it's
It's
another
a
one.
second one, a second
Second
one.
one. It's the second
Oh,
one.
I need to hop on
Yes.
and watch the first one.
Yeah.
The first one was very good actually. I
Yeah,
really wish you all went to watch that.
I really wish I did. But didn't sadly.
It was very
Also,
good.
Goblin Slayer season 2 has been shown in the visual. We don't have a release
Oh
date
boy.
yet, but I did not expect Goblin Slayer to get a
I
second
did
season.
not expect that to
No.
get a
So this was
second
kind of a
season.
surprise to me. I was not anticipating a second season of Goblin Slayer, but it's coming. That is on the way. Apparently,
It's coming. I
it
guess
definitely. Oh,
it's coming.
so one of the animes airing this season is getting a second curl, which is Orient. I fell out on Orient, so I have to take a
I
deep
I
binge
I
into.
haven't even started Orient. Like
Yeah,
this when I look at Orient,
I fell
I
off
was
with that.
like,
I fell off with it.
nah.
Yeah, but
It
it's
got
getting a second
it
curl.
got interesting in the last few episodes.
Looking at the visual for the second core, that's the impression that I get. That
Hmm.
it's
Yeah, like
it's getting,
a lot of moving
yeah.
stuff happening like in the second go. It
That's
looks
it.
like
So that's
'cause,
why I want to give him the binge and be
yeah,
ready. But that's what it seems like it's going towards.
it looked like the
I'll
main
leave
players
Orient to you
finally
guys.
showing
I'll leave
themselves.
Orient to you
Yeah,
guys.
yes.
Yeah.
But more on that a news announcement. The Rising of the Shield Hero season 2, which I've been waiting for, is airing April 6th, and we got a new key visual for that. It looks great. I can't wait. I am all on that when it
I've
comes.
waited 85
Yes.
years.
I know it feels like
Wait
85
for
years.
85 years.
It feels
Right.
like 85 long.
85, it feels like it.
For
'Cause
the legend of this Rising of the Shield Hero. It really does.
hmm
it
100%.
really does. My God, that took long. And that was like 2 delays, didn't it? It got pushed back like
It had
twice.
2 layers. It did have 2 layers. It have to count it
Jesus.
down.
Better be
Spy X.
well, I know it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be
I
worth it.
yeah, I love Rise. This one of the
Better
isekai
eating guys.
Listen,
Yeah.
if
that I
86
have.
could pull this off, if 86 could pull it off, they could pull it.
Yeah. I have no doubt in my mind that Shield Hero season 2 is
Yeah,
gonna be
Yeah,
pretty good.
it's
Yeah.
I
gonna
have
be good. I can't wait for it.
Spy X Family is out April 9 as well. So the beginning part of April is going to be very good.
April is such a wonderful month, don't you think?
Right. I still can't get over that you were born in April and your
And
parents
she's
named
born
you
in
April.
April.
Like
Like
that's just
Yes. Yes.
that's some yeah. That's something.
right.
That's something.
Yes.
Um, but to April's excitement, because she loves this anime dearly. I don't know
I
why, but she does. Sasaki and Miyano is apparently getting a next season, or I don't know. It's
They
just
announced that shit
new
right after
animation
the episode
project.
over, boy.
But yeah,
They and
they're
they said,
getting a
"Woo!"
second season.
uh,
For all
Like,
you
"Woo!"
yaoi fans out there,
They
rejoice.
announced that
Your
shit right
anime is
after.
coming
Right
back.
after.
Love it back,
My
guys.
Dress
There you
Up
go.
Darlington didn't announce the second
That
season, but
one. I mean,
talking me out. I mean, yes,
that's true.
Dress Up Darling will get a second season. We know
Yeah.
that's gonna get a second
Not I was
season.
gonna say it kind of did, but I said we get to that.
I'm just saying that
We can get to it.
that's the
We get
Sakimiyano
to it.
delivered. They delivered, but Dress Up Darling did it.
We're going to get to that. We get it.
Yeah.
Vampire in the Garden, another one that I'm interested in seeing, even though it's coming to
Vampire in the
Oh
Garden.
yeah.
even though it's coming to
Right.
Netflix. It's done by Studio Wit. This is coming May
Yeah.
16th.
Oh, you just have to say Studio Wit, and
Yeah, it's
I'm
coming
already
May.
on the course.
Yeah. It's coming May 16th, 2020. Well, May 16th. So yeah, it looks interesting.
May is gonna be a big month for Studio Wit because
Oh
that's
really?
also when the movie Bubble is dropping.
Oh
That's right.
Bubble
yeah.
is
That's
the
right.
one that have
That's
the
right.
star-studded staff on it. Like,
Stock on
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it does. It does. It does a
so,
lot. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Bubble
That's pretty
won't
cool.
go.
so
Bubble can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
can't miss.
With
Cannot
that
miss.
lineup.
All right.
Bubble can't miss.
Yeah.
If Bubble missed, then something went deeply wrong. Went terribly wrong. Went terribly wrong in that room. Went terribly wrong in that studio.
It did. It
Right?
did. It did. It did.
I've only ever seen something like that happen once, though.
With
And
whom?
to this day, this is the most
Which was
disappointing
who?
anime I've ever seen in my life.
What's that? Boogie
One.
Bot?
It's called Chaos Dragon. I think it came out in 2015.
Chaos Dragon. I don't think I
I don't
watched
And
that.
remember Chaos Dragon. I don't think I remember Chaos Dragon.
Let me search that.
basically, it's
Yeah, I
it's
don't remember.
a it's a game
Chaos
of
Dragon.
tabletop that was played between Gen Urobuchi,
Uh
my
huh.
favorite strip writer, who was the creator of Fate Zero, Madoka Magica,
Yeah.
Psycho Pass.
Ah,
Um,
Madoka Magica. Yeah, Madoka.
yeah. Him,
Wait.
Nasu,
I
the
have.
creator of the Fate series in general,
What do you have,
and
April? What do you
Wait,
have?
I
um,
think I have
What?
watched this. I did watch this
Oh, I
shit.
didn't know.
Yeah, this was a
yes,
pile of garbage. This
yes,
was a
it was,
pile of garbage. This
yes, it
was a
was.
pile of garbage.
Wait,
I wish
Siobhan, leading
I,
up
I
to this
want
coming out,
everyone to like when you guys watch this to just reverse and look at the April face, like the
wait,
realization that she watched the utter trash is like, no,
Siobhan,
I remember this. I blocked this from my memory, but I remember this very
this
well.
wait, this
I'm
Ta-
looking
anime
at.
hurt
I'm looking
me
at. I'm looking
because
at. I'm looking at.
when I learned who was
Look at that
on this, like I
boy.
said, Dan Urobuchi,
You might
Nasu,
have rubbed it out your memory too. You might have rubbed it out your memory too, Javon.
wait,
No,
April,
I definitely never watched
this
this.
hurt my soul,
That
man.
was
I was so hyped to
trash.
watch this.
It
Looking
looks
at
so
this
good
opening,
visually
I
too.
was just about to say
A
it looks
waste of
good.
good animation. It
It
was a
looks
waste
good.
Wow.
of good animation.
So
They
okay,
had
before we move
there
on,
was no reason why this anime should have been trash free.
so let me ask, right? So now we're here. We're here. Before we move on to other news, what about this anime made it so bad? Because it looks, looking at it from the outside,
Ev-
it looks
Everything made the story didn't make sense in the
No,
end.
wow.
The
I don't even
character
remember the story in
motivations
this. That's how
character
bad the story.
motivations either went nowhere or they
Okay.
went in directions that just didn't make any ounce of sense. Like for example, one of the premise of the story basically is that it's this prince or whatever. His family got murdered from these people or whatever, and then he ended up bonding to like this
Dragon. Yeah.
catastrophic dragon thingy,
Hmm.
and he had to travel around the kingdom to try to basically like bring his family back in prominence and then deal with the people who kill his family or whatever. And during the way he met certain people from other corners of the world who joined him on his journey to help him with this
Do I
quest or
even have
whatever.
this on my map? Do I
And
even have
my
this?
favorite character, who was the character, she was Gen Urobuchi's character, because like I said, this is based on the game of tabletop between four prolific Japanese writers. And
Okay.
like I said, my favorite character, her motivations made no sense in the end, and like they just turned it into like this. I think she ended up being like one of the final bosses for some reason. I just was like, where does come from? Like why does happen? And like it just ended up being a narrative mess. Like they had everything
Ah,
set up perfectly to create an
Narrative.
epic.
I gave this a
Okay.
5. I gave this a
And I
5.
give it a
Oh
five.
wow.
I didn't give it a 5 or 4.
Oh
It's like
wow.
it was
I
this
don't
is
think
the
I've
biggest
ever
disappointment of my
heard
life.
any. I don't think I've ever heard most people give most things a five.
It's a
I think I
old
don't know
it's
if
a
I'm. I don't think if I'm more shocked at the five or the fact that you guys stuck so long to watch it to the end.
Vic Javon, you in here when I
Give
say
you
I
7?
Okay. Oh no,
the
I get you.
people
It grabbed your attention, but it fumbled in the end. Is what I'm pretty much
yeah,
It
saying.
did
it's more than fumble.
greatly. It fumbled in
They
a
they
burning
fumble.
garbage
So
Yeah.
can.
was it the fact that it was the ride was good, but the
No,
final destination left a ton to be desired?
no, no.
Everything was horrible.
Okay.
The first episode was promising, and then it just gone downhill from there.
Yeah.
So think of the Super Bowl, the Patriots versus Atlanta. Think of that.
Oh,
Like
say less. I get you. I got you. I got you. I
I
get you.
was at
So
an all time high before the anime started. I say, ain't no way this anime gonna fumble. This could be the greatest thing I ever see in my life.
whoa, expectations, boy.
I'm
Expectations.
like, bruh, like I
Expectations.
say, ever since then, I made sure to never hype myself to that extent again. Because
No.
if I do that
This
If
again,
it's
this is where
something
we need
new, if
Vicky.
it's something
This
new,
is the point we need Vicky.
if it's
yeah,
something
there's
new,
something new
if
and
it's
original,
something new,
never again. Never again.
never again.
Never
Ah,
again.
Never.
you guys
Never.
Never.
sound scarred. I
In the
like
words
you
of
guys.
Siobhan,
MJ,
that
in the
burn me,
words
You
of
bro.
MJ, if
guys
you expect
sound.
disappointment, you won't get
I
disappointed.
mean, that's true.
Exactly.
That's true. But you guys sound
Exactly.
scarred.
Exactly.
Like this left a mark on you. It's like
That was
this.
trash.
This.
Biggest
How many
disappointment ever.
episodes did this thing
Like
have?
oh my, like it
I
has
think it was
12
like 12.
episodes. Yeah.
All
It's
right,
like oh my, like I must have
12,
really scrubbed
12
that from my memory. I
12
must
and a
have really,
half
because like when I
episodes
looked
of
at that,
disappointment.
it's like when you get slapped in the face.
That's
Like that's
crazy.
I got slapped in
That
the face. I just remember
I need to look to
everything.
see what's the like average score for this now.
Siobhan, you know what else hurt me about this anime?
Oh
The
no!
opening was fire,
Come on,
babe.
let it out.
Yes,
Let you
the
come
The
out. Let
opening
you
was
opening
come
was
out.
so good.
fire, dog.
The thing
I
is,
was
I'm
like, this
looking
how
right
hard
It
the
now.
looked
opening
nice.
too?
I'm looking at the opening and I'm like, this looks good.
It looked nice. The
Like
Wait,
this
OP,
it's
looks
the OP
fire,
was
legit.
babe.
good. OP was good. The
Like I
animation
wonder if we
wasn't
can
too
show it
bad.
and not get flagged. Cause it's like this looks good, just so people can see
The
what.
animation
I
was
mean,
fire, dog.
Let me
I
see.
mean,
I
the
mean,
opening was fire. Like,
Let me see if I.
I still love that
if we could
opening.
do it,
That's what
if we could do like 20 seconds of it, maybe we won't get
Yeah,
flagged.
yeah. Let me see. Like this.
Isn't the copyright rule under 30 seconds? If you do it under 30 seconds, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Because my gosh, like
bruh.
that, I really suppressed that. Oh my, I really
This sounds
suppressed the shit
legit
out of
though.
that. Like I
And
really
Siobhan,
it's,
this is,
suppressed that.
bruh.
And I
Ken
looked at the Alex.
Noguchi,
I looked at
okay,
Narita, Nasu, and I
and it
forget
looks
who the
legit
other
too.
nigga name.
like
All these are very successful niggas who write quality series. Come
So they
together.
what went
so
wrong?
they just fumble the
Like,
bag
what
with this
went
one.
What
wrong, dog?
what
Okay,
happened to
that's enough of
those
that.
plot?
I don't get it.
What like you know that meme? That meme was
I
like,
don't know
what
to tell you guys.
happened?
I don't know to tell you
Wait,
What
guys.
happened?
I don't know to tell
You
you
like
guys.
you know the meme? What happened to the
it's
All I can
so.
like
all I
what
can do is
happened?
offer my condolences and to say that I'm sorry you guys had to experience
Oh
such a
my
thing.
god.
Hope that you never have to experience it again. Oh, it has an average score of 5. So there you go.
See? You
there,
see?
there you go. There you go. That says everything. That says everything. But oh damn. Sorry guys. Sorry did you have to go through that. But continue on with the
It's why
news.
I don't waste time like
Uh-huh.
watching like once I get tired of anime, I don't waste time finishing it.
Oh, this was the anime that did it for you. It was like, you know what? From this point forward, I'm
I
just dropping it.
cause like you know like why would I sit through this burning pile of garbage? I could just get up and leave. I could just get up and leave.
I
See?
did.
At that point in time, I didn't know
I
any
could
better.
walk out
I
the
just was
door.
like, let me just see how this game.
No,
Yeah, it
And
might surprise you. Like it might
no,
surprise me. It might pick
no,
up. It might,
no,
do something that
no,
changes the tide.
no,
yeah,
Sadly, it didn't.
but
no.
nope, nope, it did not.
Hate to see it. You hate to see it. But
Yeah,
moving
I
on.
had a ton of
Uh-huh.
anticlimactic deaths for no fucking reason. Like
No
I just was
Okay,
like, come on now.
okay. I don't want y'all to get too deep into trauma. That's fine. This
reason.
let's finish this.
We have
Let's finish
better
this news
things to
up.
talk
Yeah,
about.
let's finish this news up. I'm excited for this because I like the series. And happy that it's coming back. The Prince of Tennis 2, U17 World Cup. has a new visual, and it's going to start airing in July.
Did I
I'm
watch Prince of
ready.
Tennis? I'm trying to figure out if I watched Prince of
But
Tennis.
if you watch Toonami,
I
you should.
remember when Adult Swim
Oh,
had
it
it
was on
on.
Toonami.
Well,
Yes, I
Toonami, yeah, sorry,
Yes,
Toonami
I got
on
it.
Saturdays.
Yes,
And
it
I
did.
remember the guy being like, Point Edgerton. And that's all I remember.
Point Edison. Yeah.
That's all I
But in
remember.
fact, Prince of Tennis got me into actually playing tennis, and it got me into watching it as well. And I've never turned back since. So
That's powerful.
I do. That's it. I have a lot of love for Prince of Tennis. So
My
I'm happy
interest
that
in tennis was the only reason why I watched it, but I just didn't care. Like
that's
I couldn't get into it.
that's powerful. Prince of
But
Tennis,
I
I love
feel like
Prince of
at that
Tennis.
point in time, I
Uh,
couldn't appreciate sports anime yet.
fair. Okay. I
Yeah,
also have
Yeah.
a thing for Black Friday. I liked it.
Haikyuu
I
really
think
made me appreciate sport anime.
no, Haikyuu is
That's
different.
why
Haikyuu is different,
I
but
know, but like Haikyuu is like what really got me to like not
that's
skip.
fair. I can understand.
I actually will
Prince of
give
Tennis, yeah,
sport anime a chance. Now I would not skip it on my
yeah.
like when you're looking at what's upcoming.
Hmm.
Mm. I can understand why Haikyuu would have been the one for you, but yeah, I think Prince of Tennis. I like. What's Prince of Tennis?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Prince of
I did
Tennis
watch Prince of
was my
Tennis.
first
I
sport
did.
anime, but Prince of Tennis is the like perfect example of where they go like above and beyond. Like when it comes to sports anime, and they do like the most unrealistic stuff. It's like, it's like you start off good. It's like you do it all kind of stuff. It's like yeah, but you like it. You like it. Would you like it still?
Yeah.
I Shield 21. But yeah, Prince of Tennis is coming back. So Prince of Tennis is coming back in July. So looking forward to that. Sports fans, definitely, if you ever watch Prince of Tennis, the Prince is back. So there you go. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh, I'll talk about this because I feel like at this point, this is deeply a part of the anime community because
What?
that's mostly people, mostly weebs and otakus play this. I see Genshin Impact has some new characters coming out.
They do.
They do.
Sadly, like I am not your
Yelan and
I'm not your
Koki.
Genshin expert anymore because I've been
That's
focusing on Horizon.
crazy. If you guys have been following us for a while,
Yeah.
if you've been here a while and not April has been the biggest Genshin Impact.
I have, but then Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West happened.
What a
And
shame.
if anyone has known
What a
that I
darn
also
shame. Ironic enough,
I'm
uh
almost 100 hours. I'm still not done with the
Horizon and
story.
Genshin had a collaboration, which is
They
ironic.
did. They did. I did get that skin.
But it's very
No,
ironic.
not. I did get the character.
Oh, you gotta
Nice.
get nice. But yeah, I think that's it for our news segment. I don't think it's anything else that I missed or
And nothing else to
yeah.
know.
Crunchyroll. Remember
No, but
Crunchyroll saying
if I
that
did,
some
oh, you're right. See,
yeah.
thank you. I
Oh
forgot.
yeah.
So
Yes.
for everybody who may be on Crunchyroll as a member, if you are not subscribed to the actual website itself as a premium member, very soon you will not have access to anime because they are
The
going to
simulcast
get
anime.
simulcast anime. They're getting rid of the ad-free anime, so you will have to be able to be an actual subscriber to it. And they kind of have something now because a lot of the stuff they brought over from Funimation you can't see unless you're actually subscribed to the website. But
Yeah.
yes, that's going to be a thing soon. So if you are one that uses the free, I would say, the free membership, kind of can't soon. So you gotta make that decision if you're gonna be a pirate or you're gonna be a legal citizen.
Yeah, yo, yeah,
I'm not. I
yo.
am not going to tell you what to do. I am not going to. I'm not gonna push you in any direction, but I'm just letting you know that that's about to happen in Crunchyroll, which
But
is
they're
not
gonna do
shocking.
like a Viz. They're gonna do like a Viz thing where they'll let you watch the first 3 episodes, but then
Yeah,
after
and then after that, nothing. You're on
so
your
you
own.
gotta
On your
if you
own.
really like this series, granted they never brought over Sasaki and Miyano.
But there's still, I do think they
And
are still updating. So there's that as well.
they did not bring
So
that over.
so the fact that it's done now
I had to
and
sail
it's
Grand Line to watch the
and
last
it,
episode, Sasaki and
the
Miyano.
second season is coming, it may happen, yeah. But yeah, go do that. Go do that. I personally tell you, support the community, support the industry. That's
Support
me.
it.
So
Support it.
there you go.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is it.
Support the industry by paying money. Do it.
This,
Do it
this
now.
got
Because
no
I'm
shame.
sure,
He
like,
got
what was
no
what
shame, bro. This dude
was
got no
Crunchyroll's
shame.
cheapest? Because like, what's Crunchyroll's cheapest subscription?
Crunchyroll's cheapest subscription. Let me
Isn't
see.
it like $8?
Let me see if I can educate the end of it. Is it $8?
I think I'm paying $8. That I'm using because
Tells me
I think I have the $8 a month thing, the 8 something a month. I think
I
that's what I
pay
have.
$10, but I don't know if I have a different subscription.
I think you have a different subscription for me because this mean like I got the basic subscription that allows me to watch my anime. I don't need all the extra
I
stuff
haven't paid
they have.
$8 since August of 2020.
Oh, sure, that's
Uh,
right.
I haven't
I think
paid.
I recently paid for my subscription recently. Let me check my
Yo,
records.
I've been subscribed to Crunchyroll a long time.
Yeah.
Y'all know how much I paid?
I have.
You
We don't.
you you got you
$0.
got the
We
you got the
don't want
super one, huh? You got the
to.
super premium, huh?
We don't
Yeah,
want.
bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
super ultra mega premium.
Crunchyroll is
But
went up over the years. In
what is so good with the super ultra premium? Because like I got like I think I got like the basic premium. I got the basic
Yeah.
premium because all I want is to watch my anime when it airs. That's
I
all. That's
don't
all.
remember what it was.
See, with the
I don't need the extra shop
Huh,
stuff and manga stuff what they
I've
have
been a
over
member
there.
since 2014. Huh. And it was
Mm.
like $7 then. Interesting.
Oh
I'm a
wow.
member. Yeah, it's $7 then. It's went up.
How
You've
long
Wow.
been
have I
you've
been?
been sub
Because
long?
Yeah,
I've been
I've been
because I
I've
remember
been
I
smoking
remember
anime
I
for so
did cancel my subscription for a brief period.
long.
Hmm.
Did
Mhm.
you remember when like remember when I was having the fight with Crunchyroll
Yeah.
because they're stupid um
Yeah,
Apple
because
speed
y'all don't like to
stupid.
use Crunchyroll on your computer. I don't know why.
All I take it on Fire
Y'all
Stick
put
because I like to
yourself through
watch my anime on the
all this
big
horrible.
screen. Thank you very much.
Okay, my bad. Hey, listen, I just say it.
More power to you.
Hey, listen, I just say it when I use my website as word. I said, that's all I said. That's what I said.
Let me
But
see if I can remember.
I can't find the other membership like prices right now.
Let me see if I can remember my email. Let me see if I can remember my login. I haven't actually
But
logged into this in years.
That's
yeah,
funny.
but yeah, that's happened. But anyway,
I
guys, you ready
remember
for?
that. I
Ooh,
remember my password.
where to
That's
go? Where to go? You guys ready to get into some anime wrap ups for this season?
Oh
Fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's put okay. So let's start on it. What were you got? What was the biggest surprise for you guys this season?
The
First,
biggest surprise.
surprise. Mine's obviously was my dress up darling. I did not expect to like this anime as much as I did. Did not expect to be as into it as I was. This is like my most.
Oh, I think I'm
Right,
paying
because like this has been my
7.99. I'm
most
paying
interested
77
anime
99. I think I'm
so
paying
so
7.
far for the season. So, but yeah, my dress up darling would be mine. It's my biggest surprise, honestly.
Oh,
I
I've also been
expected to
subscribed
love
since
my dress of honor.
2014.
What is that?
I've been subscribed since 2014 as
Oh,
well.
welcome to the club.
Wow, I
Oh
just saw
wow.
price just spike up because I was like like the
Yeah,
first time I paid was
it was
6.
like six something.
Yeah, and now I'm paying 7.99.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. But what were you saying, Omar?
Sorry,
Yeah,
we're sorry.
no, that's fine. I was saying that I expected to like my dress of darling because I did research before and then I watched the trailers for it and I just was like the
Well,
animation for this is
yeah.
very very crisp.
The thing
And
is,
then I knew I was going to love Marin too because she just have best girl written all over.
that's funny.
So
I think my thing is, I did expect to like it. I just didn't expect to like it to
Yeah, I
this.
didn't think I was gonna love it.
That's my thing. So that's why
Yeah,
I really like above all else. Like this was my favorite. Above all, this was definitely my favorite.
I don't know if it was my favorite
But
anime.
hold on, wait. What we say? What we say? It was best. It was surprise. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
was a
Yeah.
surprise.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
I think the anime that probably surprised me the most in terms of me enjoying it, I should say, is I'd probably give it to Bisco, Saibuki
I thought about that too.
Bisco,
Um, I thought about that as well. I thought about that as well. Yeah.
because going into it, like I saw the cast and I saw the trailer and I just was like, what the fuck is this? This looked like chaos, and I all about that. So like when it started and I watched the first episode, this was like this was actually like really fun, and it continued to be fun straight through up to
Ah,
the last episode that came out today, and I really enjoyed it. Like I didn't
Uh,
expect to enjoy it as much as I
that's
did.
funny. That's
So
the opposite for me. For another, I have that for another thing. But
I think
oh yeah,
Sasaki. Like, I know, like it's a shock.
Sasaki
Like
and
what?
Miyano. That's
Yes,
that's for you, Sasaki and
like
Miyano.
'cause I did not
All
think
right.
I was gonna be so. What was it like? You know how you guys were always hyped for
hmm
Uh,
my dress up darling every
yeah,
week. I
yeah.
was really hyped for Saki Miyano, even though like they annoyed me a few times. Like I was really like I want to watch the next episode, and then the last episode delivered. Like we'll talk about the last episode later, but still, I'm trying to figure out what else. I'm trying to figure out what else was a surprise. I mean, even though I love 86, I
Uh-huh.
love 86. You guys know I love 86.
But
I
I think we,
love
we all expect 86 to be great. So I got
I
that wasn't
know, but
so.
I didn't expect it to be like great, great. Like it was great, great. Like it went
All right.
high and beyond thy expectations. And with just 2 episodes,
hmm
and like this me, I was like, you guys are only 2 episodes, but you guys are like the top anime of this season. You guys only had 2 episodes.
That's crazy.
That's all.
All right. So
Another one that surprised me was
you have two. Oh, you have another one. All
the
right.
the Realist Kingdom hero, that Isekai one.
Oh,
Well, no, that one
Oh,
wasn't the Isekai. Sorry, this one wasn't the Isekai.
I think that
It's
was a
another one
fantasy.
that there's two anime that's very similar, whereas the protagonist like they're using economics and
oh, you
commerce.
mean you mean
That's
the one? You mean the one who's trying to sell off his kingdom?
Yeah, that
yes,
one.
that's it
I
right there.
started watching it and then
That's
I
it there.
dropped it.
That's it
I
right
didn't expect to like that as much as I did. Like, it's just
Really?
something about those characters that's just really fun to watch. And like seeing how they get out of situations and how they solve situations is pretty cool too. And it reminds me of the Realist Hero anime, which is also airing this season. The part two for that anime, I should say, where it's pretty much the same premise, but like it's more detailed than the first one. So it's
Is that
that's another one that's
the
surprising.
Genius Princess Guide to Raising a Nation?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured. All right. Yeah. All right. So the card. I would probably add Akibi's sailor uh uniform to that too. I didn't
Oh
expect.
yeah.
I didn't think.
What fetish the
It's a
anime?
surprise. It's a surprise and
I
a
didn't think of that.
different take. It's a surprise and a
Yeah.
different take. Because I was
Yeah.
expecting something and I got
Yeah.
something totally different.
What
Because
Yeah.
Akibi's sailor uniform?
I thought it was gonna be like regular slice of life of
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
schoolgirls, but then
Yeah.
Yep.
fetish. Then
Fetish
fetish
all the
happened.
way. Fetish the
Every
anime.
episode,
Fetish the
fetish.
anime.
Yep.
Fetish. And that's what made it funny. That's what made it good because
Fetish the anime.
every episode I just wanted to sit back and see what new fetish am I about to see today, and that brought me joy for some reason.
It's fetish.
That brought me
hmm hmm
so which anime this season that you guys completely feel like no, this is not it. This is trash. I feel like I know April's one,
Yeah,
but
we know what April Loon
I
is,
feel like I know what April one
and we
is.
highly disagree.
We do. We really
I'm
do.
trying to figure
We know.
out.
We know what it is. We know what it
April,
is.
you know
But
exactly what it is.
thank you.
Are you talking
Don't play
about
like
Kill
that.
of Love or that
Love of
Love of
yes,
Killing?
Yeah, love
exactly.
and kill. Yeah.
I feel like that's your biggest disappointment of the
I'm
season.
really trying to figure out which anime was like the biggest
But
trash for me.
for me
Maybe it was Love of Kill.
it was Requiem of the Rose King. Simply because I thought it would be
Oh, you
something
mean
that
yeah,
I
the
would be
Shakespearean
Yeah.
yeah,
thing.
I thought it would be
Yeah.
something I'd be really into, but it did not meet
I tried to
Yeah.
defend that.
expectations I had.
Like in the beginning, I tried to defend it. And I was like, no,
No,
Yeah. That ain't it.
it felt
poetic
really flat.
trash.
The yeah, the plot didn't really capture me like I thought it was. I
Yeah,
didn't really get into the
poetic
like
trash.
I thought it
Sam.
would. So it kind of just fell off the wayside a bit
Yeah,
for me.
I need to
So
look up on
that's
this
me.
list
So
because I
you
know
said that's
I
the same
know
for
I
you, Omar? That anime?
Well, yeah,
Uh,
but since you say that one, I guess the other one that I'd say that I didn't like was the Isekai series with the guy who got reincarnated as a cute little girl.
oh, that okay. I know the
Yeah,
guy.
I didn't. I
yeah,
Yeah,
out of
you
all
didn't
the
like that one?
Isekai this season, that's the one I was feeling the least.
because
Mm,
it
Yeah.
has such an interesting premise. Because
it does.
I watched like 2 episodes of it,
hmm
and then I was like, this. they're not landing things properly. Like it's like
Yeah.
they were just missing with the comedy. And like
Yeah.
it's for me on the whole, comedy is like hard for me.
Yeah.
Like you, because like comedy is like people think comedy is easy, but comedy is such a
It's not.
hard
It's hit or
genre.
miss. It's hit or
It's a
miss.
hard
It's
genre
Yeah.
very hit or miss.
to
Yeah,
control and to produce in.
it
Yeah.
is.
Because Lord, because they did not land that properly. They did not
Not
land
at all.
that at all. Because it could have been very interesting. It could have been very interesting, but then some of the tropes, what they were going for, went tired too quickly, and that was just two
Mm.
episodes.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So wait. So what was your? It's so for you, April. It was Love is Kill, or was it? I
Why
was like,
not? Yes, because I was pissed off at Homegirl. Like you know, I was always pissed off at
thank you.
Homegirl.
Thank you for telling your truth. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Because
So,
my
I
God,
uh,
like from the 2 or 3 episodes that I watched, like there was this pattern, man. Oh, she like, because I don't get you. You supposed to have some form of training, some fucking form of training, and almost every episode you fuck up and then you get in danger. And like my favorite thing is that she just shoot the gun, and then the bullet oh, there's always graze whoever cheek, and then they just take her down, and then homeboys have to come and save her. I was just like,
clearly, April feels very strongly about this.
April.
I just don't.
Sato had a
I
good
don't.
boss.
She did.
She had a lot of
She had,
boss moments
she
in
had
the
moments.
series.
She did have moments.
Really?
But she had
Does she?
moments.
I
She
showed
did.
you
Does she?
one
She
even.
did. She
Is
honestly
it?
did.
Does it?
She does this.
Does
But you weren't
she?
there for the character
Yeah,
development.
And then, oh, and that was also
exactly.
that weird looking character thing that just stood out. It's like,
I
why?
I that
What
was
choice was
that
that?
was so misquoted
What
to me.
choice? What
I
choice made
I
what?
don't feel your pain in that
What
area.
made
I
you
Yeah,
feel like that was a good decision? What made you feel like that was a good
don't know
decision?
what to tell you, April. That was just
yeah.
artistic. I don't know what to tell you. That's
That
it.
was a bad
That was
artistic
very
choice.
very misquoted to me. I'm sorry. I'm just
Bad artistic choice.
I don't feel the same way.
Because like, you
But
see everyone draw sensibly, and then you have this weird look. Like, what?
okay, Love is Kill is yours. Requiem of the King, Lois King is in, and then the Omar. I can't remember the name of that one. What Omar has, but that's
The gender bent guy. Let's
yeah,
call
the
it
gender
that.
bending. Yeah, it
And the
was a gender
Bendis
bend,
guy.
and that's so funny because it's like an old man got reincarnated as a little girl, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
weird.
yeah, that's true. That was another anime that was going around with that, huh? The old
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anime that exceeded your expectations, and this is where I said it was different from me when Omar. I think Subuki Bisco did that because I saw it. I
Mhm.
thought I knew that hey, I'd probably like this, but it went above my expectations of what I would like. It was far more than I
Ah,
expected. So I think
okay.
it was for me.
Um,
Subuki Bisco was for me.
my gosh. It's such a tie. It's between Sasaki and Miyano and 86 for me because I knew 86 was gonna be good. I knew 86 was gonna be good and amazing, but then especially from a light novel reader point of view, like you guys do not know like some of the things but they elevated. Like I didn't think that they was gonna elevate it, and like they did do some changes here and there, but they made changes for the better. I'm just
Hmm.
like, holy shit, I was in heaven. I'm sorry, I was in heaven. And Sasaki and Miyano, I didn't think Sasaki and Miyano was gonna end the way that they ended. And like you guys are gonna find when we talk about these endings. But
Ah,
I
fair
was
enough.
like,
Yeah, right. Okay. Omar, was you?
Well, for me, I guess the anime that besides Bisco, I
Uh,
guess the anime that exceeded my expectations would probably have. Well, honestly, and the only thing that exceeded my expectations is Ranking of Kings again, because
ah,
fair.
I'm like
Okay, that's
I
a good
told
one.
you
yeah.
all already.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Somehow this
I still
series has
iffy. I still
gotten me
iffy,
to
but
like
how?
every character, including the ones that I hated in the first part.
It was
Mirage.
April's face. April's face. April's face. I was disgust. If I could give that a will, April's face of disgust.
Yeah,
Oh
Mirage.
God.
Mirage.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't like
A
how
lot of people
Miranjo
feel
was.
indifferent about that. I get it.
I don't like say what y'all want between my hentai self and my regular anime viewing self. Those are
That's
two
wild.
different people.
That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah.
That's that's crazy.
but
But okay,
Miranjo,
we can
I
take it
don't
like
like how they handle. Like y'all guys could talk to me all you want. I don't like how they handle Miranjo.
that.
But like really, I think like Miranda should have just died and went off with homeboy wherever homeboy so flirted off to. She should also flirt off with him too. Instead, they're like, oh, we're gonna make Tyler that's like what 14, 13. Say, oh, I'm gonna marry Miranjo.
Oh Jesus.
All right, we can.
And
I think
Miranjo is
we're gonna
how old?
get to that more.
Miranda was
We-
like, just because she look
but
young, she's how old? Miranda's adult. She's probably like
we can
at
get to that. We can get to
most,
that. We can get to that. We can get to that.
or at least she's probably like what? How she looks? She's probably in her 20s at least,
Yeah, you're right.
at
You're right.
least. And then everyone's cool with it. Everyone's just cool with it. It's like, oh, you're gonna marry Miranda, okay? And then like he bridal carry her.
Yeah,
Like
he was all over one eye, and I say when die to get this
I
girl.
know, right?
I,
Yeah, but all right, but it's one other one that I know we didn't discuss, but it's like I want to add this one. What anime do you think was very underrated this season? For me, I think it was Tribe.
Underrated.
Yeah, I think for me it was Tribe 9. I think Tribe 9 was actually
I didn't
pretty
watch Tribe
solid,
9,
pretty
you
solid
know.
That
anime.
was underrated.
Yeah, Tribe 9 and
I'd say
actually
Ryman's Club.
Police in the Pod too. Oh, Ryman comes in.
Yes,
Police
yes,
comes in. Right?
Ponytail Daddy,
Yeah.
We
Yup.
got
Ponytail Daddy.
we gotta do
Yup.
something on the spot.
Yeah.
We gotta do something. We gotta just you getting too excited, eh? like oh my god,
Ryman's Club again. Like to
no, Ryman's
Ryman's
was cool.
Club, they started late. They started
Sorry,
late.
man's club.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
did. It did.
they started late, so that's probably what led to like them not getting as much
Yeah.
attention
Yeah.
Yeah.
as the other things. And like it's quite
Ryman's club
interesting.
and Tribe 9 are actually by the same
Yeah.
studio.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're from the same studio.
And I know it's gonna be like me diverting a bit, but like I noticed how none of us have mentioned Vanitas, and I guess that's
But
okay.
Venus needs no
Vanitas is
introduction
Yeah,
now.
alright.
like I don't.
It's
Yeah, it did.
amazing me.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I just like watching. I didn't really need meet like an
We can
expectation.
talk about Venus next week when it ends.
Right,
No,
right,
that's true. We do
Yeah.
have we do have
exactly.
an episode left. I
Right.
Yeah.
cannot wait for that
But
fucking
yeah, Vanitas has
episode.
been
Yeah.
good.
But
Vanitas
yeah,
has been solid. We don't need to
Big
really.
Venus segment next week.
yeah, but yeah,
Wow.
Ryman's Club, yeah, is
Okay.
also underrated because I think that you got shoved underneath the radar of a lot of things with
Yeah.
aired, especially since it came in late.
Hmm.
Came in late in the game, so.
Mm.
But like I think it's gonna be a leftover to next season. But then again, next season has a lot of heavy hitters because again we just said the heavy hitters are coming in
Yeah.
April,
They
so
are.
Yeah.
it's
They are. They
it's
absolutely are. It's gonna be a very good time for anime.
yeah,
Very good time.
Hmm.
not a good time for Ryman's Club, but it's a good time for anime.
I think people who have already watching it, I think, was continue to watching it and
I
like
am
Yeah.
continuing watching
Yeah.
it
Ryman because
again. Like
I
Ponytail Daddy hasn't put his hair in a ponytail in a
am
while, so.
calling this man ponytail daddy.
Because like
My.
you know where I got the term from. Like I was on TikTok, right, and this girl she was watching the OP. She was watching
Yeah.
OP like because like she was giving her first impressions of the OP, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is looking kind of good." And then like she saw the blonde guy. She's like, "You know what? I'm kind of feeling him." And then they show him putting his hair and pulling. She's like, "Oh." And then like when they show him full form, she's like, "Oh, ponytail daddy." And this way, I was like, I'm gonna coin that term. I'm gonna take that from her. Whoever person on TikTok, if you're randomly watching this, yes, I took your ponytail daddy term.
There's so many things that could be said. So
Ponytail.
in so many things that really. Well, April, since you're already just ready speaking, would you like to give us your ending thoughts about this?
Sasaki and Miyano
Oh
time.
my god, let me tell you, Sasaki
Go ahead.
Miyano.
Go
Oh
ahead.
my
Go
god,
ahead.
this
Let it out.
this
Let
season
it out.
finale delivered because like I'm not gonna dunk on dress up darling, but you was
You don't
expecting
have to
like
dunk on the Desert
you
Darling
was
at all.
expecting some type of again, Dress Up Darling did have that connection, but
Uh-huh.
we want we probably want a handhold
Mhm.
there, maybe maybe a confession or some form or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Sasaki and Miyano, they say it's okay, we know they didn't deliver it there for you, but we're gonna deliver here for you. Cause Miyano finally say, I like this bitch. I like Sasaki. And then he ran out the closet. Oh no, cause last episode, right? Miyano
Mhm.
was still trying to figure out how should I tell him that I like him, and then Sasaki no, Sasaki tried to kiss him because Sasaki was in the moment, but then Sasaki realized, oh shit, you never gave me your answer, and I'm forcing this kiss on you, so I'm gonna back off. And Sasaki felt like shit because he's like, oh, I should not force myself on you when you haven't given me your answer. And so he said, okay, I'm gonna go home. And so Miyano's like, wait, don't go. And then he left. And so Miyano finally realized, I want him to kiss me. And he says, does this mean that I like him? Yes, I like him. And so I'm gonna tell him that I like him. And then he was already gone. And then he bumped into the senpais, and the senpais already knew that they liked each other. And then
Yeah.
one of the senpais was
Mhm.
like was like was like, oh, do you guys have a fight? He said, aren't you dating? He said, no, we're not dating yet. He said, oh, you could have fooled me. And he said that, I understand same sex, because I really like this conversation what they had, because he says, I realized that it's gonna be hard being in a same sex relationship because people are gonna ask you questions but they would never ask opposite sex couple, or they'll bother you, or they'll annoy you
Mhm.
with things, or they'll judge you like they wouldn't judge any other couple. So he just told me, say, calm down, take a breath, and just do what you gotta do, and don't listen to what other people are gonna say, even though it's gonna be hard for you. Just do
Mhm.
you. And so
Aw,
they told me
Saki and Miyano giving life lessons.
I know. And so
Really.
Go on, go on.
that's how so they was trying to tell him, Sasaki, let's go to his parents' bakery. Maybe he's down there. Meanwhile, the other senpai is like, I'm gonna call his ass and tell his ass that he forgot something at school. And I was like, oh, the thing they forgot at school was Miyano. But anyway, cut things short, Miyano ran to go get his man, and he bumped into Sasaki, and then Sasaki was apologizing to him, telling him that, I'm sorry, that was a shit move what I did, trying to force myself on you because you didn't give me your answer. I want you to wait. And then Miyano said, I like you. And then Sasaki's like, what? He say, I like you. He say, I love you, and I want to be in a relationship with you. And then, no, he didn't say that yet. I spoiled that, but he said, I like you. And then Sasaki's like,
Oh
say it
dear.
again. And then he confessed, and
Uh-huh.
then Sasaki was like over the moon, and then he says, so I can hold your hand now. And so, they were holding hands, and then he said, okay, can I hug you? And then they were hugging. And then it's like, you guys saw me in the chat. I was like, oh my God, we got hand holding. And then we got a hug. And then Sasaki was like, so does that mean that I could kiss you? And then Miyano said, yeah. And then they had this beautiful kiss. It's like, oh, because the lighting went all romantic. And it was just so cute. There was a sunset. It was like, ah! It was so sweet. And then after they kissed, they hugged for a bit, and then Sasaki's like, oh shit, homeboy told me I left something at school. And then he says, oh, don't worry about that. He says, oh, you know what? He say, how about you call him? How about you call him for me and tell him that, oh, I'm here. And so he called the senpai and say, oh, well, I found Sasaki senpai. And he said, okay, cool. Just tell him, forget about it. Tell him he ain't leave nothing at this school, man. And then Miyano's like, wait, hold up. I told you I like you, but I didn't ask you to be my boyfriend. And Sasaki's like, what, really? And Miyano's like, because in the BL mangas, if you don't ask to be your boyfriend, then they would not know that you want me to be your boyfriend. They'll just know that I like you. Because the whole stupidness, like when you say I like you, but you don't say are we in a relationship. So he didn't want to start that foolishness. So he says, I want to be in a relationship with you. I want you to be my boyfriend. And then It was so cute. We got another cute kiss because they were on the ground while Miyano was freaking out and Sasaki was laughing at him. And then Sasaki did this so mwah. It was so cute. It was so unexpected. Because they were just sitting there laughing and then Sasaki, oh my god, Sasaki just gave him this cute little peck on the lips. Oh, it
So
ended
is it,
so beautifully.
so is it safe to say you got your moment from this
I
anime?
got it. Like it
Delivered.
was a really moment. It was a really
It's
moment.
where
But
it delivered. It
it
delivered
was
everything that
just
you wanted
it
from
was
your
just a
BL
Yeah.
it was it
anime.
filled my heart
Right.
with joy. It filled my heart with so much joy. And then we got that second season. And I was like, oh,
You know what? I'm
I,
happy for you, April.
I
I'm
might
happy.
read the manga. I might
I'm happy
actually
that this
read the
anime
manga.
brought. That's how I feel about my
Must be
dress.
nice, April. Must be nice.
Which is an excellent segue and for me to talk about my dress up darling. Now, while my dress up darling did not deliver in that fashion as Sasaki and Miyano, however, I enjoyed and loved the journey between Gojo and Miran so much in this
Yeah.
anime, especially because it's flipped around so many tropes that we're used to in these kind of
Mm-hmm.
animes in this kind of series that
Yep.
it was so enjoyable to watch. We got a main MC.
I'm here for I'm also here for you. 100% true. Sorry.
Oh, I'm here for
We have a comment, sorry. We had a comment. We had a comment from the live.
it put that fast. That's crazy.
What does it say?
That's pulling up.
They say I'm here. They say that they are here for
Yeah, it put
April.
that
Say,
Oh wow.
I have a fan. Say,
but
wow.
I love Gojo a lot because he represents so much of having like you not conforming to what society thinks that you should conform to and just
Hmm.
trying to come out of that shell and
Mm-hmm.
being okay and enjoying the things that you like, which brings us to Miran, who is such a amazing female MC that I have
Oh.
seen in such a long time. Like she is
Marin Devon. Marin.
That's right.
is 100 like one of my favorite female characters from an anime.
Of
Now
all time.
I was
She is that girl of
right
2022.
because again she took Gojo, she represented what Gojo needed to be, being okay being you. And this is where this anime gets good for me. Like you watch the progression not only in their feelings, in their relationship and their friendship, but them as individual people.
Yep.
Get to see Gojo grow and
Yeah.
outside of this bubble that he is known for so long when it comes to creating Hina dolls. You see him not finally start to take in what his grandfather has told him in terms of experiencing new things and getting like more of a worldview and actually making friends, introducing your people,
Hmm.
like going out to environment, going to like something as simple as the beach. And then
Yeah.
from man, it's like you get a character that is so
Sorry.
it's wow, and only y'all can see what's happening in this shot. And only y'all can see what's happening in this shot right now.
I wish I could come on. What is it?
Am I getting proposed to?
April is 100% on the
Come
verge of
on. Is
Look
she
at
married? What the fuck? Wait. Wow.
in the in the
Who is this
words
man?
in the words
I don't
of
know. I don't know. But this is funny.
in the words of
Uh,
that Frozen song.
uh,
I don't
uh-huh.
see no ring.
That's wild. That's wild. But
Oh my
Ryan,
god.
Ryan is like
Oh, mysterious person across the internet.
I loved her getting more comfortability with her cosplays and more confidence in doing it and realizing you don't have to be this perfect thing or to do this to cosplay as well. And it was so interesting, and this is another, and this is why part of it why I liked it so much. It's so great to see the female's perspective of falling for the guy, realizing you like him, and going for it.
Yeah.
Like you're not being like there was no tsundere, it was like not this like shy or like this. You
Yeah.
went for it. You know that you like him and you have
Who
immense
are
things. So
you?
it is great to see how
Who are
feelings
you?
progress and how that interaction shaped their friendship so much within this anime. Like it was so beautiful. It was cute. It was everything. So even though we didn't get that that moment of the kiss or the affair, just the
Mhm.
simple way that the last episode ended of her being afraid of a movie and calling go just like I need your voice. Like just simple, I need your voice to calm me down. I don't care if you fall asleep on the phone. I just need you. And her just saying to him, I love you. Or
Yeah.
it's just those tiny things that made me love this anime so much, and I did
Yeah.
not expect it. So I can't wait there when this gets another season. My Dress Up Darling is 100, like a high. I give this season a 10. That's how much I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
love
think
this
I
I
give it
gave
a
season.
10 too.
I
I
love
gave them
this.
a 10 as well.
I love this anime so much that it even got me interested to watching Magica Girls, like anime. Like it literally, like
What?
from that episode. Remember the episode where they had talked about like she dressed up as one of the Magical Girls from the
Yeah.
anime. It
Oh.
got me in just like I want
Seriously?
to watch a Magical. I kid you not. I kid you
Yeah.
not. Like it got me to where it's like I want to watch. Like that's how much I like. That's like I'm absorbed and like this anime. And then the festival scene was so great
Yes.
Yeah.
because
It's so
now
beautiful.
we're realizing that let's just do it like you out, bro. This is my turn. You see, it's not my fault.
100% true.
It's not my fault that you came late and then you missed April having her segment. Now, if you want to see April, you came a bit strong. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But they had the festival scene, and I loved Gojo's slow
I can
realization
see what he's saying.
that, that do I like her? Like he's realizing now he's having a whole flashback of like I've done so much this summer. I've gained so much experience. I've gotten so
Hmm.
much out of my shell, and then realizing, wait, there's a reason for that. There's a center point reason for that, and that's her. And it was so funny because now he's looking at us like and having slow realization, like, wow, do I feel for this girl? And then he just like the whole they made the moment so funny and just
But
stick it on top. I was like, that's why I love her. Like this is reasons why.
I
That is
just love
reasons why
that was
I
such
love her.
good
I love this.
timing.
It was, and that's why I love this anime. It's like I need nothing else. I can't wait for it. When they finally have that moment of coming together, I'm going to be
Yeah.
ecstatic. And this is such a beautifully done anime. And
I
I am very
know.
tempted to read this manga now. Honest to God, I am
Yeah.
very, 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 very tempted to read this manga. So,
To
go ahead.
yeah, to piggyback on what Javon was doting about with this series is that I think I mentioned it before on the pod, but I kind of, well, not to this extent, but I kind of shared similar sentiments towards Blue Period in a sense because it got me to
Right, right.
appreciate art more.
Mm.
Whereas in this series, it got me to appreciate the whole process behind cosplayers. What do you
Sorry.
say?
What is happening right now?
Wow, nigga,
What is happening right
that's your business. I don't care. I talking right now. So
now? Do we have to put a no simp zone? Like,
yeah, this nigga simping hard. But anyway, I I really appreciated the
uh,
cosplay and aspects of it, and like I
yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
detailed they were in
Me
regards to it.
too.
They
Oh
got you to
God.
fully
It was beautiful.
understand everything that
Me
goes
too.
into
Me too.
cosplaying. It also
Yeah,
touched on people from one
Mhm.
gender cosplaying as someone from another gender. With
yeah.
remember with Juju and her sister,
Right. It did.
her
Yeah.
sister wanted to cosplay as the boy love interest in the Magical Girl series, and she did it,
And she looks
Right.
and
so
it looked
good.
She
organic.
did. She did some. Yeah. She looked
And
And
like
like
amazing.
I
they
think,
explain the breast thing too, like
yeah,
because like you always
Yeah. They
wonder,
went so
because
in
like you
detail.
always wonder like how the
how they
girl, because
do
like
that. Yeah,
you see cosplayers that have breasts and then you see them
Right.
and
yeah,
they
Right.
cosplay as male characters, so you suddenly see like where did the breast go?
yeah,
I
Even
hadn't even
like
into that.
a detail is like such as like them taping their eyes and everything they get it to just. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
I
something
did
I
not
didn't
know
know
that.
either.
I didn't
I
know
didn't
that at
know they
all.
did that either.
I was like, that was pretty dope. I was
Yeah.
like,
100% true. Who are you? Do I know you? Do I personally know you or
wow,
something?
it's fine.
He's simping again.
I don't know. It's feeling kind of personal now, but
Who was this?
I have no idea. I don't know
Who
who is
was
on
he
it.
talking about?
I have no
Are you?
idea, bro.
Are we being troll? Are we being
I
troll?
feel like this is a troll, but I have no
This
idea.
has to be
Who the
troll.
hell is Chris?
Oh, you guys did the Oscars. The Oscars.
Oh,
You know the
oh,
Oscars was the
Oh,
time.
hey,
oh,
whoever you is, 10 out of 10. I like
okay.
that one. That's a good
Yeah,
one. That's a good one.
Oh
got
my
I like
god.
that.
you
I
have no
like
choice.
that.
Yeah, is there a way for the chat to appear like when
You
we're
have no
doing the
choice
show?
now.
Like when we're putting this in post?
You have to indulge him. If he asks you out, you have to indulge him now. That was a good one. That was a
Yeah,
good
that was a good one. That was a good one.
one. But yeah, like Adam even got me more interested in trying to cost. Wow, you actually can do it. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Very much so.
There you go. That's what we've been looking at. There we go. But yeah, I actually got more interested into cosplay because it's anime as well. So
I
it
know.
Yeah.
I actually really
um,
want to try
uh,
cosplaying.
me that's what I'm saying. I want to try it more now. Like I actually want to attempt it more. So that shout out to my dress up darling. You guys did the darn thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did the darn thing.
They really
Mhm.
did.
I have to say. What I don't know. What I don't know. But don't ask me. I mean, that was my second for this for that season. I still have a lot of hard binging to do for a lot of other stuff as well. Uh,
I just have to
Yeah.
catch up on Attack on Titan. That's for me. I just have to catch up on Attack
uh,
on Titan.
what does that
Because like,
mean? So it's gonna
if
be
I
Wednesday
haven't
episode
if I
next week.
dropped or haven't watched it, then I'm not going to pick it up.
What Attack on Titan?
No, I am
Is it?
going. I'm talking
Oh,
about other
oh, oh,
things. I'm talking
oh,
about
okay.
other things. If I dropped it or if I
What are you talking about?
didn't watch it, then I'm not going to. I'm gonna finish Attack on Titan though.
Okay.
Attack
Yeah,
on Titan is a long ass journey with Attack on Titan, so gonna have to finish
but
that.
let's all end this on a very great note and get into Ranking of Kings.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Ranking of Kings.
Um,
If this was last season,
It was so
Ranking of
good.
Kings would have definitely been the anime
Yeah,
exceeded all
yeah.
my expectations.
I'm
I
really
can't
like,
say enough how I was prepared to completely ignore this anime.
I'm really going like I'm really considering breaking my rules of the awards and just putting Ranking of Kings as a nominee again for Anime of the Season.
Uh,
But I can't do
Yeah.
don't
that. I can't.
don't be Crunchyroll.
I can't be Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
They'll be in the leftover category along with 86.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
Demon Slayer is also gonna be in the leftover category.
All right, then. So, since April already voiced her opinion on the Varanjo situation, what did you think about it, Javon?
um, I honestly, I'm sort of the same as you in a way, a sense. Mostly of I was shocked that this made me empathize with characters I did not
I
expect
wish
to
Vicky was here,
empathize.
man.
You need to get me. Now I would
Vicky
be
always in my corner.
I would definitely say in regards to April's point, I can see why that would be creepy because there's actually no way to actually justify, even though she looks the age and looks like
Mhm.
there's no way to kind of justify
Just
Dinah's
this
unless you kind of like word of prayer, like it's like
who's
so
a
you know.
13
Did
year
you
old
guys?
boy? What you
I
doing?
know. Omar did, but April, did you watch Game of Thrones?
Not really.
So it's like, okay, Omar, remember when Cersei's youngest son became king, and he was
Yeah, Thomas,
Tom, and he was betrothed to oh my god, what's her name again? The I can't remember that.
Marjorie.
Sally, yeah, Marjorie. And that's you
Yeah,
look at it like that. Because
yeah,
it's like it's that kind of kingdom and monarchy kind of thing. If you look at it like where he is just, like now he picks who he wants to be his queen. And of course
yeah,
they went until he's of age. But honestly,
yeah,
other than that, I found that like the episode itself, I would have more like people can get forgiveness. I even know like people are acceptable to forgiveness.
yeah,
And I know y'all feel a way about it, but I think honestly that's one of the biggest
I mean,
things
she's
to
forgiven.
me about
So
ranking of kings and what it
Domus will
kind
never
of
be forgiven.
and what ranking in kings kind of implies. So that's why when we first discussed this in the group, I mentioned Boji. I was like, if Boji forgives, I forget, and I think that's really the center of it all.
Yeah.
Boji has never been the character, even though his journey is one to show like even though you guys treat me a certain way or try to define me as a certain way, I am not going to stick to that, and I'm not going to allow that to shift who I am as a person, and I'm only
Yep.
going to get stronger because of it. So that's why I'm like okay with it, because the theme of that with Ranking King, it has that theme. So yeah, it has the betrayal, it has the deceit, it has all these things that or you can consider unforgivable. But it's like at
Yeah.
the end of the day with Boji's personality and Boji the way Boji is, that's not who he is at the core of it all. And he didn't allow, and it shows that he didn't allow people to change that. He didn't allow
Yeah.
anything along this journey, and now you see he has the followers. He has people believing in him. After we saw that fight, we saw oh my god, I can't remember his name right now. Who lost his arm?
Thomas.
Domas.
Thomas.
Yeah, now you saw Domas finally realize I was wrong.
I still
But
don't forgive Domus, man.
I should have never told you that's not how a kings fight. You are a king, so we're now really seeing Boji being recognized and treated how he should be, regardless of his deficiencies and the
Yeah.
and the things, and we're seeing him overcome that. And personally, to me, if you disagree, to me personally, that's a part of the beauty of King of Kings and why I like this story so much. And I love
Yeah.
Boji as a character, and I love everything that happens into it.
Still not forgiving Domus though.
That's fine. I mean, no, that's fine.
I respect
As a viewer, you
the
don't have
redemption
to do
arc.
that.
I respect
Yeah,
it.
as a viewer, you don't have to do
I
that.
respect
Mhm.
the redemption arc, but but I still don't forgive
But
that
yeah, but
bitch.
me
I
personally,
don't
I give
forgive
this
that
anime
bitch.
credit simply again because you made me like characters I did not expect. And I said, and you know what? I should have probably seen this because very early on, I expected to hate Dida. Then they made
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
like Dida. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I expected to hate the queen.
Me
They
too.
made me like the queen. I was like,
And I
so
liked
it's
her like early on too. I just was
Yeah.
right,
like,
right. I
bro.
expected her to be someone that, but then when you got the queen's backstory and you understood, which is like, oh no, wait, you loved them all along. You weren't trying to be me and the Boji. You just trying to, and even in that sense with the queen, it showed even in her niceness and her urge to protect Boji.
Yeah.
She didn't give Boji enough credit for how strong he is as an
Yeah.
individual. To whereas he didn't really need all that protection and cuddling. So you could have just loved them outright. You didn't have to do all
Wait.
that. So
You
yeah,
know what seeing
that's
the
right.
you know what seeing the fuck me up, Jamal, when they find out that Brogy could read lips. And he could have heard everything
Yes,
everybody was saying.
me,
To me.
You're like, oh
I
me.
shit.
say
So now it's
Oh
like,
shit.
oh no, you knew all the time the awful things we said. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
exactly.
he
Yeah.
did.
Right?
He did. So now you should feel like shit.
And then they flash back to the village people. They say, "Oh no, that means you know what
Mm-hmm.
the village people were telling you."
Yup.
Exactly. Which again, to them should show that Boji is such a strong individual because you knew all this time, but you kept going on as though you didn't know, like you didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
You kept it to yourself. You didn't let that show outward. You may have been sad or cried on your own, but you didn't let that show as an individual. But Ranking of Kings, man, like I saw someone say this
That's
online,
a
and
very well
I
written
agree.
anime, man.
This is one
Oh
Yeah.
of the
my
best
god.
animes that new animes, I should say, that I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
definitely one of the new animes I've seen in a while.
And I
Story,
cannot
character, and
wait to see more of it. Like if they do give us more of it, they have to.
Yeah, they
I
and
have
need
I
to.
to.
I need to see Boji make his own kingdom now.
Yes, man.
Because I like how he, like
no for real,
I gave
yeah.
I gave that throne to Dialogue because I'm gonna make my own kingdom like what my
And I
daddy
can
did.
see that. And I
Yeah.
can see that. Like him giving the
Oh
throne to
my
Tyler and then working
gosh,
out like that. I
I
can definitely
cannot
see that
wait to
happening.
see the kingdom what he will make. I cannot wait to see it.
Me too.
Cannot wait to see it.
Yeah.
And to
I
all
can't
you
wait.
people, right?
You think we can
Hold
you
up.
think we can get a time jump? You think we can get a time jump next
I
season?
don't know.
I doubt it. It
I
probably
think
if we do, it probably ain't gonna be that much.
Boji is another one
I
where
know,
I'm tempted.
probably, like I would like to see, like probably maybe a teenage, maybe 12-year-old Bolgi.
Boji is another example of where I'm tempted to read the manga.
Yeah.
another example where I am.
Yeah, I might read the manga for that too.
Part of me
I don't
don't
know.
want to read it. Part
I
of me
don't. I
doesn't
don't
want to
know.
read it because like
Me too. I kind of want to keep
part of me
enjoying the
feels
anime.
like because it's for me it's similar to Attack on Titan. Like I would never read the Attack on Titan manga because I'm enjoying it more in anime form. I'm enjoying it
Mm.
visually than
Mm.
because I look at
You
the
come so
manga.
far
I look at the
now,
manga
so
and I'm like
yeah.
I don't want to read that. I want to watch them fly around the screen.
I
But
get
I do
it.
think the manga is still continuing though because it was released in 2019.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
it's still there. So I do think it's still
No,
going.
that's just a
That's why I'm
short.
kind of
No,
like,
that's just, if
yeah,
it's a short series.
yeah. No, but
Like
it
how
doesn't have an
because
ending.
Demon Slayer was also a short series as well.
That's true, but it does.
yeah,
It doesn't have an ending though. Does it? But yeah, Ranking of Kings is. Oh, that was about to say for y'all who's been saying Ranking of Kings is mid. I need to know the anime
Really?
that you guys consider
Mid?
high quality. I need to know. I need
yeah,
to, if this is mid, I need to
Cause
know
they
what
ain't watch
y'all
it.
watching.
They're not there.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
They
ain't
watch
watch
it.
it.
They
They
watch
only
the first
saw
episode.
y'all,
That's
yeah.
it.
y'all watching this blind or something, or y'all just watch the first, like you said, the first episode is like I don't know. Y'all, there's no
Y'all
way.
ain't watching it.
This,
Y'all ain't really watching
objectively
it.
speaking, this is a really great story.
It
Like,
is.
I was, like I said again, I was going to be one who legit looked at the art, looked how it looked, and just said, yeah, I'm just not gonna watch it. Then y'all said, no, this is good, and I was like, all right, let me watch. And I was like, I can't believe I was about to not watch this. But yeah,
Yeah,
Ranking King is great. I can't wait for me to have second season because I'm gonna be all over that. I'm gonna be all over that.
bam.
Yeah.
All over that. All over that. Oh man, I should cosplay as Boji.
You could,
I
you
should cosplay.
could, but they're not gonna be playing on the short man stereotype.
I don't care, man. I don't listen. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh
I
Jesus!
gotta represent my king.
I would like to
I gotta represent.
cosplay as the queen. I like to
I
cosplay.
thought about it before you said it. I thought we could listen. I can
You
be
want me
Boji.
to be died of them?
I was gonna say it. Yes! You went in my head. You went in my, we can do this. We can do this. You in
Because
my
like her
head.
cosplay is quite like it's not that complicated to get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In my head. We can do this. I can be Boji. You can be Dinah. Hey, but we gotta find her Vicky.
She could be Miranju.
You know Vicky ain't gonna be no Mirajo. Vicky is not gonna be Mirajo.
No, she gotta be Raju. She gotta
She
be
got to
Raju.
be. That's the
Got
only
to
Vicky
be.
verse
is
left.
not gonna
She
be
got to
Mirajo.
be. She got to be Raju.
That's the only verse left.
Vicky's gonna
Got
look
to
at
be.
y'all and say no.
She got to be Raju. We can talk about it. We can discuss it off the ball. We can discuss
Yeah,
it
we
off
can
the
talk about that.
But yeah, so this has been the end of the talk. This has been a great one. Thank you guys for listening, for
Thank you,
watching as
100%
well.
true.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
don't,
still
bro.
here,
Whoever you are, no, he left. Whoever you are, yes, I did not expect a simping moment for today, but hey, it happened. It happened. I guess we got
the
fans and
simping
followers,
hour,
guys. We got fans and
the
followers.
simping
But
hour.
Yes, we do.
thank you guys.
Yes, we do.
Remember, you can hit us up on our Twitter page at the Otaku Summit. Check out our Instagram also with the same name, and our TikTok at the _Otaku _Summit as well. We're still uploading videos, and yeah, check us out on the Solid page on YouTube for more videos of the pod as well, and the Discord where you guys can talk and discuss with us. So until next time, guys, this has been a great one. We will see you guys later. Otaku Summit out.